road ends.
Alright, we're back. I'm in the middle of a game this time. It's like a 48-minute game against the Warden stack. I don't know if it's the Warden stack or Warden and a couple of his friends or something, but... Oh.
A move to my advantage.
But I know that, I didn't stream the start of this game because...
A mind sharper than
what's it called? The party chat. Dude, he's had the ultimate orbs for like 15 minutes. But I'm back. I'm gonna be really disappointed if it's only half a game, or the end of a game, that I get to stream. And then there's no follow-up game, which may happen if we lose or something. So maybe this is a bad idea to actually be streaming, because if it ends up being the case that it's like half a game I get to stream, then it's kind of like baiting people.
Strategic deployment.
The funny thing is we're all in vision.
A grand design.
Could have been like 2 feet back and we would not have. This is a really obvious smoke. It's a Warden, so of course he has a Midas.
Yeah, I'm definitely going the wrong way. Whoops.
Very good.
The full might of the illusion army bears down upon them. It's okay. I think we're gonna win this game now, though. And that's not what I would have said a couple minutes ago. And as long as I get a decent mech pipe, the wall back can be okay. It doesn't need to be perfect. Like,
all our ults are down. Just back up. Alan.
Oh, you should just leave. No, that's really bad now. Oh, he's gonna die. That's so not good.
Oh, I can't handle those, man.
Regeneration.
I think so too. I should have just left and made them buy out. But I think that we'll win fights handily now. Our levels are starting to pull away. And the presence of Pipe and a mech makes the Shen ults with fail, or the Zeus ults with fail, not as powerful.
Quickly.
My wall is down for like 20.
Our Spectre has Spider.
Yes.
They're gonna probably force it. I'm gonna see if I can get a wall.
Shouldn't they Roshan instead? Yeah, I think they might Roshan instead.
Isn't it down?
As you will.
They didn't manage to make my Spectre buy out, which is really good.
Damatrix guides me. Line of sight.
Did you say I was coming? I guess I probably wouldn't be coming back. I didn't want to stream like one game and then leave.
As you will.
But I'm confident that we'll win this, in which case there will hopefully be more games. People tend to leave when
A grand
they
design.
This is a 51-minute party, is there in Darkseid? Oh yeah, I mean, I obviously fed this game too early, so my farm is not phenomenal.
Quickly.
But I bought medium value items, and like I'm worth way less than the Zeus, but I think that my impact on a fight is not as high, but it's substantial given the items I have.
A move to my advantage. Of course. Speed is the heart of battle.
Uh-oh. I really want to be near him.
Should we fight again? I mean, it worked out last time.
Well, we could do it when Rosh is up so that if we have to buy out during the fight, we can TP here and they can't, so I think we'd win the fight. It's up for like a minute and a
I
half.
have sheep in 300.
Yeah, just farm it, and then the Rosh will be up in like a minute and a half.
Yes.
We were way behind early game though. Why'd you die so much?
Onward.
It's not really about dying so much because everyone has died like 6 to 9 times on the team, or 5 to 9.
I
But
see where
it's
this
really
road
hard to actually get the kill shot as Darkseer. Also, I died twice in the laning phase in the first 10 minutes, so that's basically like beating. But I got a lot of levels and kept the tower up out of it. It's pretty cheeky play actually early on, in the sense that
Damascus.
we
I'm
should,
gonna save for buyback and stuff.
Okay.
Not buy sheep.
I think that's a good idea because we might have to buy out in TB here and there.
Yes.
It's okay, it's just a Scarith Mage. I think Spectre's best they can carry, RPL. Spectre is one of the strongest 6-item heroes in the entire game, I think. Always has been. It's just getting the 6 items is really hard.
I see where this road ends. No escape. As you will. Ah. Very good.
I don't know who is saying anything.
Strategic deployment. Augmented.
Yo, Alan, let's go.
As you will.
We really need some vision outside of this pit. Oh, here we go.
Combine and conquer.
Oh, did he cancel? Oh, he canceled his TP, that's not good.
A grand design.
Is that real or fake? Oh,
That's fake. We can get Rosh now.
Alright,
We
let's finish
should.
up Rush.
Onward.
Oh, he's not actually back. Those walls fucked them up.
Of course.
Or that wall. It's actually an okay break back.
Combine and conquer.
Roshan has fallen to the dire.
Point here. Onward.
Someone that's useful, get the cheese.
Strategic deployment.
Should we push this? I guess not, we don't have our ultis.
We should probably do something soonish though, because our Spectre isn't gonna get.
Yeah, just wait for Spec ulti. Yeah,
Hunt is so fucking
Your
strong.
fate arrives.
She might
As
have
you
fought
will.
out or something. I think it's more useful even to get the farm in the bat if she's near a sheep. If she's that close to a sheep or whatever. More so than is the Spectre in situations like that, just because he's already completed his butterfly, so it's a long time until he gets to the next item.
Speed is the heart of battle.
He shouldn't even know about it.
Master of the dark. Ha!
Sometimes refer to the player and the hero by the gender of the player. So it's always he.
I see where this road ends. Of course. Catching paid.
Trying to fish from near that.
Damascus guides me.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Yes.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Puck will actually be fairly hard to kill in these fights.
Quickly.
Are we ready?
I think so. We have horror
The
and stuff,
grand
or haunt.
design.
Alright.
Very good. Line of sight.
I feel like when you group up for a push, I usually like to do it when you have a bat on top or bottom. I don't think you're gonna kill the Zeus before he gets top 2 ults, but you can go for the Zeus.
We can disable this.
I guess if he buys out though, he's
I
gonna get his
see
spells up
where
anyways.
this road ends.
Let's go in on this wave.
Okay,
Onward.
I can pipe it.
Strategic.
Man, his thing keeps screwing up my... God.
Look at that fucking wall. Every single hero can do that. Uh-oh. That's really bad for us though. That's right, he gets push.
Regeneration.
I might actually push it because of the fact that Spectre doesn't have a bout and they know. I heard that Rider's blink got shut down by the Zeus ult, like my blink got shut down. I still able to get a decent vacuum wall, I think. But we didn't actually get any heroes out of that. I can buy out.
Your middle tower is under attack. Dire structures are fortified.
There's such a useless
Your
buy out.
middle tower
Because
is
they didn't
under
even deter them
attack.
from hitting our building.
Your middle tower has fallen. Your middle barracks are under attack. Your middle barracks has fallen.
Oh, how am I dying to this guy? Actually fucking racks us there too.
Your middle barracks are under attack.
CK bought out.
Yes.
As long as the Carl can't get him in, it's a bad buyout. I lost to die though.
You would hit it. Damatrix guides me.
No, man, no. I'm just gonna go back.
Line of sight.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, we can't handle it. CK ulti's back up, Alan.
The grand design. As you will.
That one creep is working as
Strategic deployment. Huh?
I think by the time you farm a BKB, then the Spectre will have nothing to spend his money on.
The grand design.
I wouldn't sell the sheep for it. Maybe, I don't know.
Combine and
I
conquer.
think selling sheep is...
I already have a sheep, so I don't know why I made another one.
I don't think they're that redundant.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm selling it yellow.
No, she's selling her sheep for a fucking BKB.
Line of sight.
All that money gone.
I see where this road ends. Very good.
His satanic and heart and such.
Quickly.
We gotta get out of an illusion.
Not expected to be reborn for another million years.
Sharper than any blade.
Yeah, Spectre.
I'll BOT's back in. I'm just gonna heal.
I can too.
A move to my advantage.
Let's push.
Yeah.
Selling that sheep was such a good idea. What would have been a better idea was if I made a BKB first.
Pretty well said.
I'll see you dead.
Oh shit, a lasso.
Radiant
She should be looking for it, I
structures are
think.
fortified.
For the angle.
Enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Oh, he's gonna fucking BKB and satanic and such. It's not the target we need to go on.
I see where this road is.
Careful.
As you will.
Just get out.
Very good. A mind sharper than any blade. As you will.
Yo, let's smoke back in.
Combine and conquer.
I hear what I think is an injured animal outside. Sometimes animals get injured by other animals in the area I live in. It's kind of rural, so I might have to check that out after this game. See if it's making that gurgling, meowing noise.
Onward.
If I do this, I keep on the map. Maybe the enemies won't be as aware that we're rushing. There's a shadow blade up on the Zeus now. Careful.
Deeper understanding. Strategic deployment.
Pretty sure the enemies know. But I think they're too late.
Roshan has fallen to the dark.
Ah, fuck. Just grab the cheese. I grabbed the Aegis. Thought he was only gonna grab the Aegis. I guess there's no point not buying back when he gets another item. Unless they force him to buy out anyway, so he just pressed about it immediately. So I think the cheese is more useful than Aegis? Maybe. If you die when you're like chain disabled or something, it's really bad. Cheese. That's having these ults twice. I actually think that grabbing the CKs.
That CK has 2 BKB.
Yep. That's hilarious. I've never seen someone buy 2 BKBs with, or I mean, have someone have 2 BKBs in their inventory, I guess.
Your bottom tower has fallen.
I wonder if when he uses the hydration BKB, if it, no, I should put it on the 75-second cooldown. Oh, fuck, guys, would be disastrous.
I return from the land beyond. A move.
Oh no, if I die, it's not gonna need it. No mana. I can't do anything in this fight, literally. I got mana leak. I need to heal my mana and run back in. That was bad.
Damatrix guides me.
But it was a really good fight. I could have blinked away too during the reality rift, but the turn time, I didn't realize that I couldn't turn when I'm being reality rifted. What I mean, of course, is that, like, because there are plenty of spells, like if you get Rubik lifted to start or something, you can just blink away. But I couldn't actually blink in a good direction if I wanted to there, because as soon as there was reality rifting me, I couldn't complete a turn. Okay, I didn't realize.
As you will. Your spell's mindlessly pains me. Damatrix guides me.
There's a ward there.
As you will. A grand design.
The full 70-minute spectating game, I guess.
Radiant structures are fortified.
I see where this road ends.
The enemy's middle barracks has fallen.
Onward.
The enemy's middle barracks has fallen.
Quickly. Yes.
That call has an MKB.
Combine and conquer.
Yeah, the Midas really pays off when the game goes on to 72 minutes.
Yep.
To my advantage. A mind sharper than any blade.
Enemies have been utilizing the farm available with their ancients so much better than we have. This Coddle is now an auto attack god.
Line of sight.
Sector 1 BKB. I actually think that as like a last item, Scotty or Ethereal is actually not bad on Spectre.
We probably need like an assault or something. Make this game a lot easier.
Yeah.
Damatrix guides me.
I could go the AC, but I want to have a buyout too.
A mind sharper than any blade.
We have 2 people close to it, so just whoever has buyout and assault.
A grand design.
You could also potentially disassemble the Shivas and build it if you need to.
Onward.
That's true.
As you will.
I popped the wrong item.
Okay.
God.
Oh I dropped the jump.
What a fucking battle.
You wish you were never spawned.
I win the game with this. Maybe not.
If you kill that tower, I can buy back.
Speed is the heart.
Careful, just get the tower.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
World.
Of course.
Lost a player here.
Oh, that's back.
Really happy it was a 1 after that. Yo, let's just throw it, just throw it. They have no biots. We win.
The enemy's bottom barracks has fallen.
Enjoy.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen. Your top tower is
You know
under
it's
attack.
a long game when literally everyone, I guess 2 heroes aren't level 25, but 3 heroes.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
A mind sharper than any.
Dire victory.
I don't know if 100% plus, yeah. Complete and utter silence for now. There we go. Got the GG, well played. Cool, I get that. That was one of those lanes too, where it's like, I guess in their muted and award is being released. That's actually a very good point. Lots of people are muted now. Keyboard is a puddle of sweat, guys. That sounds like a really ineffective keyboard, I guess. Until sweats, gross. Give us a heavy overview. So he came to help it lose more. Yeah. It's actually really hard to fight against Spectre and I think Darkseer at the same time. Fight into Batrider, Spectre, Darkseer, and Scarlet. Yeah, it really is. They also, in the middle there, they sat there trying to push our tower for a really long time. Oh, it's the Beast stack. I consider the Beast stack to be probably the best stack, honestly, in place.
All pick.
They're a scary stack indeed. When your commentary used to actually be heavy and quite insightful, now it's pretty boring with your game. If I can use the current doors, heavy insights. You know, that's actually pretty fair. I think a lot of the time when I concentrate a lot on the game, I end up, the commentary suffers and isn't as heavy as it sometimes can be.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds
I don't know
remaining.
what role I am here.
Prepare for battle.
Team. I think I might just pop creeps. Can I go Life Stealer, guys?
Yes.
Holy shit. Hey, I heard you guys like Life Stealer games. I heard you guys like Life Stealer games a lot.
Yes.
You know what, guys? Just for this, I would say that I'm gonna finish Mars Warlocks or stream
Can I
Clown
get
Games,
obs?
but I think I will.
No.
I have to go to the gym in a couple hours, but
Thank you.
I swear to you guys, I will make up for all the Life Stealer games. I promise you. I don't usually promise you guys shit. Usually I give you guys heavy reassurances. But I swear, I will pick lots of heroes that aren't Life Stealer on stream. Gym? Yeah. It sucks to have to get a gym membership because I don't have access to community college facilities. I would much
The
prefer
battle begins.
to just continue to have I prefer to have access to that shit for, not for free of course, but
I scramble.
filthy Life Stealer. I fucking love Life Stealer. Everyone can suck a dick. This is the fucking sickest hero in the game. They didn't give a hero 65 base damage, the ability to buy Quelling Blade and Feast, so that you couldn't fucking race. Go with the times, nerds. This is the sickest champion in fucking Dota.
Yes.
Oh, 04. God damn it. This guy's really good, but everyone on their team is pretty fucking good. Ah! Damn. That's awful. That really disrupted my farming. I missed 2 CS because of this guy's presence in the lane.
Make
Oh, no stomp. Won't matter. Nice. Good work. The lane pushed up though, and they drew creep aggro. Let's try to pull this back. I like to get a Quelling Blade because it's a hard counter to Timber Saw. That guy hates trees and he likes fucking him up, and if I have a Quelling Blade, then his hatred for trees.
Yes.
Is hard counter because I destroy all of his trees.
Sweet.
Oops. I think Beast is actually playing a support line this game, but when good players play line, a lot of the time they like to get a lot of items anyways.
What a fucking dash.
A lot of the time, rather. Like, the last time I saw a really good player play Lion was Universe, I think, and they won because their Lion started as a support, got a couple of items, and then he became a really high impact hero. Especially given the circumstances. Oops. That was so bad. Like 2 in a row. It's actually fairly important to deny if you're running like a tri lane and there's an off lane. And that off lane, I don't know if I'll be able to get both of these. I will. And that off lane is an experience range because he opted to fuck up your creep equilibrium by fighting you and dying. Oh, I can kill him. Careful, I'm not gonna go for this. Oh no.
You can't make me. I fight the hand that beats me. Forward.
Fuck.
With my bare hands. Missing bottom. I scramble.
Hopefully what I think will happen here won't happen.
Rage burns bright.
Oh wow, how'd that happen?
Yo, SF lost me.
Nice.
Limb from limb.
I don't know what item I want to go this game. Maybe Midas. Oh, I'm not gonna get this. That's really bad again. Suboptimal creep bopping.
Stolen. Yes, master. Mastery. Have no fear. Yes, master. Let me at them. Sweet. Hope to take their claws into their lives.
You have a glimpse?
Alan, come gank mid.
For the taking.
Oh, no mana. Fuck, I lost CS to try to tango with tree. Never worth it, I think. Unless you really need it to survive. In all seriousness though, in all seriousness, I do like to just chop a lot of those trees, because it does remove a couple, there's options a bit, in terms of where he wants to go. anytime you take those options off the table for someone, it's good, I think. This guy got a ton of levels from this lane, I think.
I'll dive in.
I want to kill one of those creeps so I can get a Midas without having to wait. I'll just do this instead. I like Midasing lane creeps though, it's fucking shit. Should have went with Troll. I would not have gotten him, he's a 10%.
Lives to steal.
This game is going really well though, so far, for my team.
Try again.
Hey, Alan, pizza.
With my bare hands.
Oh. Oh, hooray!
You deserve. Lives to steal. Bathe in their blood. I creep.
I really don't like that the Midas lane creeps, I think it's not optimal.
You won't escape.
I should go with that.
I steal ahead.
Push.
Let me grab face.
Splay your guts.
Bloodseeker 6 in this.
Yes.
Thanks for trying.
Let's get the tower.
I scramble.
But I'm gonna just split heroes I like to think and complain against really, really good players. Like I said before, I have an enormous amount of respect for people on the enemy team. Because in my experience, they all play very well. They're all very good players. So.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
Unleashed.
I know my Midas is up again. I fucking hate using it on lane creeps. I think it's never really that good.
Regeneration.
My usual strategy on Nyx involves getting a Midas before I really participate in too much.
Yes.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Here comes the gank train.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I'm not TPing you that. It's not worth it.
I'm coming.
I have no spells if I got there.
Yes.
You guys will see me if you guys go to TI3. I'll post a picture of myself before TI3 so you guys know what I look like if you want to like meet me there or something. Or if you're not going and you're just like curious. I don't think I'll ever stream with a webcam though.
Creep forward.
The game's going really well, but it's not won yet. Phase boots, armlet, Midas at like 12 minutes is really pretty good farm. So.
Good. No chains can hold me. Finally.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Sweet, sweet violence.
I usually don't do too much farming once I get my phase boots and armlet, but this game it's appropriate because the enemies are extremely good players and I need to not just run at them like a retard. I need to have either an item advantage or some sort of tech. Once I get the Midas too, if I'm going phase boots armlet, I prefer to wait until after I get another item to be incredibly participant. If I go just phase boots Midas, then I'm all over shit. But it's like getting a Battle Fury and trying to participate in fights if you go Midas and then try to fight immediately, I think.
The enemy's top tower has fallen.
You can't make me.
Somehow the Weaver died there, which is why the PM pause occurred. Look at that fucking tower damage.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
I think our Weaver player is a feeder and had to find a way to die in this game.
Oh, come on, man.
For the taking.
This Weaver player. What is he even doing?
I steal ahead. How about you?
So he sucks from. You know, a lot of players actually just like playing on West, but like I live in fucking Oregon, so like I vastly prefer to play on West. But so many people just don't play on West, so I don't have a choice.
I steal ahead. Spray your guts. I scramble.
You're so fucking manly. Holy shit. Oh my god, they really don't have detection. You're a god. No, I don't remember. I don't remember when Paco said something about Richard. I know who Richard is though. Richard appeared on the scene and I was all over that shit. Please, Insil. What are you talking about? This is a ton more farming than I usually do in lifesteal games, but or more aggressive about. Farming than usual. Yo, I can just run at them too in this way. Okay, fuck that, I'm going bottom.
I'm not ready.
Yes! This is where the enemies try to smoke and probably kill one of us.
Lives to steal.
I wanted them to see me. But that was the smoke, I think. I assume it was a smoke. I don't know why they'd walk at me without smoke.
No chains can hold me.
They're trying to kill me, but it's really, really fucking hard, because this is a wonderful game for Rage DP. I went over the dick yesterday? Oh shit.
Yes.
I see my but secret friend is also a Midas gamer, who understands the power of Hand of Money.
Yes, master.
Dire's structures are fortified.
I really can't come to this, given where I am on the map. But I can push out the lane. Bop the creep. Uh-oh, every time I see a rage bout, I always get nervous because it's how you lose games that you should never be able to fucking lose.
You can't make me. Yes.
Oh shit, you guys can't even hear all my APM right now.
Deny me.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen. The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
I tried, guys. Actually, I was really confident I would be able to Rax in there somehow. The fuck? I didn't get it. I'm a feeder now. Rage buyback, do it? No, fuck that. I can keep split pushing bottom and I'll eventually get a tower while my team goes top. Or I'll eventually get a Rax or some shit. I should have gone Deso instead of this Basher though. Although I'm sure when I get the Abyssal Blade I'll be saying, oh why, I'm so happy I got an Abyssal Blade and I can kill people, but... He's getting down and dirty for that win. And Sliss wanted to go Wisp too. Against the entire randoming enemy team. Well, I mean, they can't really fault you, isn't Bisa the original troll wisp scum? If we get ward here, or both, then we can bop Darash.
Yes.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
Well, I have enormous respect for Falco as a player, so it's kind of, you put me in an
Why?
awkward spot. I don't know, I think Falco is better than I am too, because Falco is a good player.
But Falco's a Debbie Downer.
He is indeed
Look
a Debbie
at Richard
Downer.
creating space for you. Isn't he such a nice guy?
Well, my
He's
troll
very
troll
trustworthy.
player seems to have won me this game.
I am compelled.
I don't know why we're hitting this instead of the other one.
As the
I mean, the other one's literally like 1,000 HP racks. This is party put a sucky back. Yo, fuck that, just hit the building. Yeah?
The enemy's bottom barracks has fallen.
Oh, you're going hard. If they come up the hill, I'm gonna fight them. How did I knock my fucking rage off?
Your top tower is under attack. Your top tower is under attack. The enemy's bottom barracks has fallen.
There's
The enemy's middle barracks has fallen. Your top tower is under attack. The enemy's middle barracks.
I'm
has
gonna
fallen.
TP away. Goodbye. Good luck with your
Your
top racks,
tower
troll
is
friend.
under attack.
Happy trails.
Dire's structures are fortified.
They're so fucked. There's no way they're gonna get that.
Listen top.
Appears that it didn't work.
Listen top. Listen
Hey,
top.
look, is Richard? Richard is a player that plays with a lot of
Listen
stacks
top.
as well. I like Richard a lot. He's a really fucking nice
Listen
guy.
top.
He's also pretty fucking decent as well. He's actually pretty good. Like, he's better than almost everyone I play with outside of like really good stacks. And even then, he's actually a really good player too. But I still don't think he's better than Dark Falco. Totally honest. Falco is, in my opinion, a really, really good player.
Listen top.
Your top tower has been.
That said, I know a lot of people don't like Falco though, because Falco is an asshole. He provides the heavy honesty, and a lot of the time people don't want to hear the heavy honesty. And then he's also kind of a dick a lot of the time as well. Falco's so good, why does he suck? Look at the best player of our generation. I don't go that far.
I scramble. Listen top.
Yes?
Finally.
The enemy's top tower has fallen.
What would... Who would you do... Who would you do what to?
The enemy's top barracks has fallen. You now have mega cubes.
Wait, guys, go for the gold pinatas. They gave him a lot of armor. It's because farming him is OP. Get them all. Oh, nice trying to rob me there. Wait, there's one more team.
middle.
Wait till I get those claws in you.
Oh, now my Midas is up. Oh god, the decision making. Where's the creep? I need a creep. Need a bop to creep.
Missing bottom. Hunt again.
Yeah, I bet there'll be really big numbers next to my golden experience for it. That was an absolute superior maiden with an unembellished mind who only speaks from his heart. I guess so. Look at all those big numbers.
What the hell is this?
Finally, a
See, now everyone is done because we played like a 70-minute game or 75-minute game against the Warden stack, and every time that there's a really long game, it's fucking mentally exhausting. But I promise you guys, like, I would probably just leave or whatever and just bail. But I promise you guys that if I picked that many next games, I'd bring you guys a couple other games too. So I'm going to play more games. I'm just going to switch the account because I'm not confident that I'll be able to win at a 3-to-1 ratio if I solo queue or something. But I'll also make up for all of the creep bopping with the heavy commentary, although I must caution, it's very likely that I will bop more creeps. Except, what I like to do is I like to bop creeps on slightly different heroes. 414, nice PvE GPM nerd, thanks dude. Yo, listen though, that one death, that was when I was trying to hit a Rax. That's called dying for the fucking cause. Except it looked, okay. When has a community college, a class you're taking next semester? Oh, it's summer, so none. I used to do classes during the summer, but it's more an issue of just not wanting to and not really having money than anything. I don't really feel like doing courses in the summer again, so I think all I'll do is play video games. But you guys won't see me streaming more probably because I'll just spend my extra time doing other stuff. Slave bitches IRL too? Dude, ever since I moved back in with my parents, it's pretty hard to slave bitches. Also, there's a surprising amount of, no, that sounds really fucked up, but a lot of the attendees at like a community college or some shit are like, I don't know. There we go, mini more money. I remember watching, you always go Invoker, SF, and Qual. That's true, but I learned that I like to bop creeps a lot. So we can... I actually really don't like mid though. Like a lot of people really like mid because when you go mid, you have like an impact on a lot of stages of the game, right? But one thing a lot of people don't recognize too is that these days it's like your mid always ends up being your like one of your like possible like, you know, people call it like the 2, right? But a lot of the time it ends up being the 2 or like the tertiary or even like the 4th most farmed on the team. Here, I'm gonna invite little Andrew too, because where is little Andrew? What was his name? There we go. Because I told him I'd play with him later. Little Andrew's so sick too. But I actually like the fact that you get to. This guy gets a pass too. Like a sec. Yo, Alia, if you want to play. Although I can't. I gotta say though, dude, this is a Barney stack, and let me put it this way: if I had to face the last 2 stacks I played, the Order stack and the Visa stack, with the Barney stack, I think my odds would be fairly low. I think my odds of winning with any stack would be low, but with a Barney stack, they would be approaching a 0. In fact, I think that that would be the quality of stack where I'd probably just like. You know what I would do if I was doing one of these clown games? And I would do the same thing that happened when we got like Draskell for like the 5th time when I was playing with Doives and everything, where we just fuck around. I remember like the 5th time we got like Draskell, He was playing with his shit friends too, so it was like a negative stack. Because most of the time you see someone like Warden or like Beeson, you look and you're like, do they have any of their friends in the game, right? Because if they have friends, then it's probably harder. But when you get like Draskell and you see one of Draskell's friends in the game, like you know for a fucking fact that the game is actually just going to get easier, just because Draskell's friends are all cool dudes. Some of them suck dick though. Is the mid ever the 4th most farmed hero? A lot of the time. It really depends on the hero too. Like a lot of the time I see Bat Riders in games that drag out to 70 minutes, their item progression doesn't really go past like a Blink Dagger, a Force Staff, and then like maybe like another like moderate value item. Wait, what do you sound like? You just got back from the dentist? Oh god, no, my heavy commentary. I'm a Limden fan? I don't think there are many Limden fans. You know, I'd hear two things a lot. Like, I play with a lot of different groups of people, and the two things I hear a lot, or the three things I hear all the time, if I have to provide the heavy honesty, are fuck Brunster, fuck Lumden, and fuck Atheros. And all three of those people are, like, cool dudes in my book, but everyone, I hear so many people complain about all three of those players. Like, people hate Atheros because Atheros picks, like, Huskar in their games. People hate Lumden because Lumden's a fucking tree picker / PL picker that snipes people. And then people hate Brunster because Brunster's Brunster or some shit, I don't know. But there's, like, I've heard more complaints about this, but yeah, dude, Brunster is the shit. I fucking love playing with Brunster. Also, Brunster, like, if I'm playing, like, in one of these stacks too, Brunster is, like, a fucking god among men. In other stacks, Brunster is, like, still of a skill level where he can, like, be playing in the stack, obviously. Because Brunster, I think, is, like, actually a pretty solid player. But I also really like Brunster's personality. Zarvico, I'm inviting you again. If you're on a different account, like I've been waiting so that you can get in so you don't feel like cheated here, but I'm just gonna invite other people in a moment. Does it feel so condemned? Don't worry, Lumden. I've only heard like 2 different groups of people say things like, fuck Lumden, that faggot tree picker, Lumden, PL again, this guy can suck a dick. I've heard. That's pretty much paraphrasing the 2 things I've heard. What about Shock? I've never heard anyone in a stack mention Shock, unfortunately. Actually, no, that's not true. I heard Draskell make fun of your Tinker one time. I think you were in a game with him. You're missing a female player for your stack party? Oh, I don't know if you want to be a part of this. If you do, though. Well, the thing is, I remember me and Doibs used to find like random female players and just like fuck with them. I actually don't play with like any female players because they're females. Like Brunster plays like, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with this guy. Like he seeks out like female streamers and like carries them. Like I don't know if he thinks he's gonna get like fucked over the internet, but I really like, I don't know, like. Play with Incel, you Debbie Downer, but I don't play with Incel because she's a female. I play with Incel because she's in the stacks. And Incel's at least like passable, you know? And there are other female players that are like passable. Like Incels, Angina, Mary, and there was one other that comes to mind. They're at least like passable players, you know? Like they're not bad at all, but there are other female players that suck so much dick. Brunster, just don't associate with her. Yeah, like Doibs also seeked out like females. Yo, Niall, do you want to play? You passed on Miles too, Barney. Well, that's all I aim for is passability, you know. Maybe Niall will play. If Niall doesn't game, then I'm just gonna invite someone from Banff again. I don't really want to use Skype either for this, just because I want to provide the heaviest of commentary. Clear. Okay. Invite Pac-Man? It's always Pac-Man gaming. Oh, Niall says he's on his way. But fuck Niall. No, I'm just kidding. I like playing with Niall too. Niall is one of the better people of like the group of people that I play with a lot on this account. Like I said before, I think that Niall, Kyle, and Brunster are probably the 3 best of the people that I play with on this account, to the point where I would be willing to play with them on any account. That said, I wouldn't play with anyone unless I was really sure that I was going to win on the other account, because everyone knows you have to like relentlessly stat whore on Dota buff. Like, if anything, the measure of a man in Dota is clearly your Dota buff stats. Like, nothing else really matters in the end. It is just Dota buff. So it's like, that's why if I think I'm going to win, like if I'm really confident I'm going to win, I have to get that win on the other account. Because Dota buff, right? Like if anyone wants to have a dick measuring contest, I need my Dota buff to back me up. Like it needs to show that I'm like a mediocre player. Like they need to see it on the Dota buff. They need to see like an okay number. Nice, Sarvico accepted. Twitch.tv/DotaStream. You guys need dick measuring. So good that I turned off third-party stat tracking. I debated turning off third-party stat tracking, but I figured that instead of doing that, what I'll do is when the accounts approach like a negative win rate, I'll just stop playing on them. Because Niall gets fucked. Unfortunately, Niall does get fucked in favor of a viewer from Banff. You do any sarcastic casts in the future? Please respond. You know, the desperate please respond always gets me to respond, because it's fuck, man, you can never put that on the end of something without making me feel, like, bad. But, will I? Probably. In fact, I really enjoy doing the sarcastic casts, so I'm almost certain I will. That shit is fun as fuck, because I get to make fun of the people that I sometimes, like, have to play with or whatever. I have to play with them. It's like someone holds a gun to my head. If I use Skype, I can't provide the heavy commentary, Brunster. Are you really going to deny the viewers like that? Jesus, fuck this Brunster guy. And that Lumden guy. Oh wait, fuck little Andrew too. God damn it, there are so many people here who need to... Why am I even in a group with you guys? Jeez.
All pick.
Barney, how do I break it to my wife that I've been molesting our son? Please respond. I don't know, man. I think you should just be frank about it and be like, you know, honey, I've been molesting the kids. And then just see, she'll probably take it okay or something, I don't know. 82.35% win rate with Dazzle. You know what I like to do when people post things like that, where they post like a win rate, but it ends up ending in like a 5 or a 0? I almost always just mentally try to figure out like how many games that means you've played, because it usually amounts to something like 8-1 or some shit, I don't know. Where it's like not a very big sample size and people say shit like that. I mean, sometimes it doesn't. Nice. Look, guys, I told you I would play a hero that isn't lifesteal. And look, PA, when do I play this hero? Never. Because fuck this hero. This hero can suck a dick. But it's a new and interesting hero to bop creeps with.
5 seconds remaining.
I don't like this hero, though. I mean, it's like kind of a dykey female hero. Like, if I'm going to play a female hero, it's going to be Quap or Mirana. Mirana rides a cat, and she throws arrows and stuff. And Quap has, like, obviously, best ass in Dota 2 and stuff. But PA, all she does is throw fucking daggers and crit people really hard. Usually, even when I get, like, a random like this, I just say, pool me. Hey, guys, can you pool me? I think I need someone to give me, like, tangos or something. I'm still gonna tell them to pull me. I'm still gonna... Yo. Yes. Alright, fuck you guys. You're not pulling me. You're such a shit player, Linden. This is why everyone says fuck that Linden guy. He doesn't even pull his carry player. Fucking Linden. This guy. Yo.
30 seconds to battle.
You only need shield if you're a bitch. I'm gonna trade salves, Linden. Stop, Brunster. That's how you get AIDS. You don't just share salves with people. Swap salves with strangers. You don't know where this Linden guy has been. What's next? Are you gonna drink his bottle off the floor too? Maybe eat a couple of his tangos off the ground? You disgusting fuck, Brunster.
They see me not.
Barney, you mini strong carry slay much heroes? Slay, mini creep. Acquire much fun.
Through their guard.
Oh, hello, Puck.
5 names on
Oh, 1! 2? Oh, you have another hero behind you, don't you? Nope, 3? Yeah, get fucked, Puck.
like a wisp.
Alright, so I'm starting with a poor man's shield because my teammates are shit and didn't pull me, so I have to buy it with my own fucking carry gold. I have 2 branches because 55 base damage ends up being really good for... Actually, to be completely frank, 55 base damage is one of the worst base damages I think for lasting under attack.
Sneaky.
What the fuck is Okay, so they have a Morphling. The Morphling hasn't actually leveled up his stat transfer. But this is such a sad, unfortunate lane. Because it's 2 like... it's 2 like really weak heroes, but... And we have like a tri-lane, but my tri-lane isn't actually here, so I have to like miss the first creep wave.
In I go.
I also had to level Dagger to not get a creep.
Collecting my fee.
But like I have 3 heroes here. I swear to God, I have like 3 of the strongest level 1 heroes in the world in my lane. And like Morphling, when he's like level 1 and only has waveform, really weak. But Puck, level 1 with only orb, really weak. But my support heroes are little fucking
God, this
girls.
silencer is so
Support
broken.
champions, come run at them on the next creep wave. Well, now the creep equilibrium is going to be massively in their favor. I think you chose the worst possible time here, Loom Dumb.
In I go.
Look, it's an entire creep wave beating us. Okay. See, now I'm sad because I got fucked on like the first 2 waves here. And now like there's an enormous enemy creep wave, we're trailing creeps and get a kill. Like usually, and this is just in my cursory knowledge of Dota 2, I'm reasonably sure that tri-lanes are supposed to do very well against duo lanes. Particularly when you have heroes like Spirit Breaker that are some of the best level 1 heroes in the world. But if you look at what's going on here, I think it's a little short of like a massive victory. It's not quite the tri-lane I was looking for.
Quick strike.
Oh, that was bad. I can't get... I'll get this actually.
Didn't stand a chance. Attack.
Okay. I believe in you, Lyndon.
Here I am.
Fuck, I really hope that the attack speed on that would let me get the CS. That's really bad. It's 50 wasted mana. Also,
Have some
there's an
blood.
allied creep wave under my tower as I try to CS, so it fucks up everything.
It's in my
I have
tail.
6 CS in a tri-lane as a PA. That's really bad farm.
Like a wisp.
Like 230, I would expect to have so much more farm. And I feel like when I get like behind early in the farm, the number of things I can get away with doing are so much more limited. Like I can't afford to get like greedy Jew Midases and shit like that. But if I have a Quelling Blade, because I assume my supports are going to start chain pulling. With like 60 damage in a Quelling Blade, it's one of the better base damages for last sitting under a tower because you don't have to like pre-hit something. I find like the 55 area to be one of the worst. Because when you have 61 base damage in a Quelling Blade and you're under your tower, you're hitting creeps for like 85 or something. And well, not 85, you're hitting creeps for closer to 80, but like this, you don't even have to pre-hit them a single time. Every single creep you can just hit 1 time after the tower hits them, if they're uninjured. Well, I got RNG'd on that one though. I won't get this one either. That one wasn't RNG, that one was just like...
I will not hesitate.
Yeah. I got RNG'd on one of those and then I missed 2 because I'm a scrub, but... Like, if you see like the melee creeps here when they're uninjured,
That's my blade.
like, I didn't get RNG'd there. Didn't get RNG'd there.
They see me
So what I'm saying is true, but like, you kind of have to be like around 65 for you to get like every single one. Like at 64, I'll get...
Material girl. Sneaky.
I don't really know what the prevailing PA item builds are. I feel like this is a hero that if you
Very well.
get protect, like a... I feel like this is a hero that if you get... Oh my god, they're going hard. Oh, I almost got it, that would have been fucking hilarious.
Or you'll miss me.
I feel like this is a hero, if you could just like phase boots or something, you'd probably crit for like... Well, I was gonna say you crit for like 200 or 300, but you probably crit for more, honestly, right? I actually don't play enough PA. I haven't experimented with item builds on PA. But I think that, like when I used to see FNC play PA a little bit, he used to go like a lot of like phase drum Vlads and shit like that.
Sneaky.
At least he'd go like phase and Vlads most games. Oh, that was so shit. That was like the worst CSing ever.
Slyly.
This is not an impressive creep bopping game to say the least. I'm actually playing kind of poorly, but actually I'm playing really poorly. But I've had games where I felt so good about my creep popping, but I feel like in this game I'll probably end up going something like phase drums.
Fells my blade.
With phase drum though, it's so annoying to Rice. And then if I wanted to go Vlad's, I would have been better off just getting Tranquilist for the laning phase.
Very well.
This guy doesn't actually have mana to start, so he's kind of bluffing a little bit. I'm gonna salve because my guy's coming. She's smart and she didn't or the puck. I was gonna say the puck is smart because he can jaunt.
Edges are running.
He tried to jaunt the dagger. Lumden has no balls at all, so with his DD, he didn't go for the second kill because he's a little girl.
In silence.
Lumden's used to playing tree, so he wouldn't know how to be aggressive. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think we actually could have gotten the other guy. I'm
They
just
see
kind of
me now?
fucking with you. Uh oh, Lumden's listening.
Yes.
Yeah, Lumden is basically like a really low tier player. He's kind of shit at the game, but he picks
Oh,
tree all the
yes.
time. That's pretty much the only hero he actually plays. He used to play PL, but he would
Like
do
a
it
whisk.
kind of as a joke. Like, Lumden is obviously not a PL player.
They'll slip and they're gone. Creeping in.
Articuno amazing at sucking dick. Oh god. You know, when someone who's actually gay says that, it kind of like throws me off.
In the blink of an eye.
Brunster gave, or not Brunster, but little Andrew gave me his tangos.
Or you'll miss me.
But little Andrew's tangos are probably like poisoned or something.
Quick strike. Taken by surprise.
I really should go back
I'm
soon.
soft on the eye. Like a wisp.
I have very low HP, by the way,
Creeping
in general stats. Oh, there we go. Now I'm gonna feed. No, get fucking cut, tree. Thank you. Thank you. Jesus, tree, you can fuck off.
Surreptitiously.
Fucking Lumden. Oh, he didn't. The guy didn't actually die. Huh. That must have been a lot closer, though. That wasn't bad, though, by any means. It was just like a lot of enemy heroes. I definitely could have lived, though. It was bad on my part. If anyone played poorly there, it was me. I definitely could have lived and
I
not died
see
there.
you.
Your actions are without merit.
But I got really greedy. I thought that what's-his-face would die a lot faster, so I tried to get experience.
Here I am.
Ha, get crit on, Brunster. No CS for you. No kill.
Attack.
Whoa, Brunster with the flame over there.
You see less of me now.
What happened, Brunster? Anything you want to talk about?
remorse.
This guy abuse you mid? Scoreboard check, Brunster.
Oh, yes.
Oh, such a feeder. Typical
Where falls
Brunster.
my shadow, fells my blade.
This guy can't really jump my dagger.
Yes.
And more or less doesn't give a first blood at all. Why are you mad? Oh shit, Brunster. RNGGG. I mean, I would have killed that guy in one hit anyways. That was actually the worst hit to crit on, to the point where it was actually a detriment to have crit.
Look sharp. Your bottom tower is under attack.
I will not hesitate.
It's always really bad, I think, when you don't know what you want to buy, because then you always end up in a situation where sometimes you won't spend your money before you die, and I feel like
I go.
if you know what you're going to buy, you usually end up, your item progression works a lot better. I notice when players have no idea what the fuck they're doing, they end up
Where least expected.
not getting the items that they should, or just not getting the item progression that they should. Like, if you, like, think to yourself, alright, this is the last item I'm gonna get this game, then a lot of the time it really will be the last item you're gonna get in the said
Here I
game.
am. Yes. Denied. Single.
Oh. Like now, if I end up going certain items, then
Your middle tower is under attack.
I will then. See, like there, that's also a detrimental crit.
Matters not.
But yeah, that is like the 250 damage. But that's with the armor reduction, so I guess I didn't crit for as much as I thought I would. Let's just face
In
it.
the blink of an eye.
Like if I opt to go, for instance, drums, then I will have already been kind of punished for not building, like, say, a bracer or something earlier.
In silence. Without remorse.
Okay, we're good. We're good here.
Blink or you'll miss miss
I
you.
was concerned for a while there, though.
They see me not.
Yo, just go charge top and go kill them. They won't think I'm gonna be there because I'm really low HP.
Missing
I
bottom.
Go, Venge, run up. Easy peasy, lemon
Blink
squeezy.
of an eye.
I have to wait till they use spells on you, though.
Surreptitious. I am not
No! Oh god! What a terrible turn of events. You know what's funny though is if I would have had a wand and a bracer before, we would have actually won the fight and I would have lived. I think that was a huge mistake though to try to focus on the puck. I think the reasoning was that he had used his orb earlier, but it ended up coming up during the engagement anyways. My Brewmaster has a lot of levels.
Hey, you're getting ulted top by AA.
It's all coming back into focus.
This was not the tower I should have TP'd to. But again, like even just like a magic stick would have won us that fight
Your
for me.
top tower is under attack.
Moving quickly.
Ah, no. Oh well.
Creeping in.
Ah, kind of scary.
I'm not greedy.
It's fucking annoying when I get hit by any of those though, because I have to pretty much go back.
They're gone.
Or not go back, but I have no method of actually recovering the HP anymore.
Sneaky. That's so great.
So even harassment that would usually just be like pointless harassment is actually
I'm but a shadow.
pretty effective. I'm actually boxed in by creeps.
Oh, yes.
I might actually end up going Vlad's just because of how
Very well.
I think this game will go.
Attack.
My farm is kind of bad though right now. Enemies are winning, but they have a Morphling. Oh, that's the Brunster Rage
That's
buyout.
my blade.
Your middle tower
And I think we
is
have a
under
Morphling.
attack.
It's a lot harder to leverage when you're ahead.
Quick strike.
It's actually not harder to leverage when you're having a
Didn't you
Morphling. That's a
see?
terrible way of wording it. I think that Morphling is a hero that the way that he plays, if you want to do it correctly and effectively, it involves
Look sharp.
a lot of split pushing.
Yes. Very well. In the blink of an eye. Slyly.
What I mean is MKB. MKB actually is really the only item you do need to hit for a massive amount of damage if you do just want to hit for a massive
Have
amount of
some
damage.
blade.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Vlad's BKB or Helm of the
Taken by
Dominant BKB are
surprise.
just really good for damage though.
I'll
Ah,
slip through their
he's
guard.
feeling really confident now. He's actually
Creeping in. I am not ready for this. I'm easy to.
Stricken out. Your middle
Here I
tower
am.
has fallen.
Oh, yes. I'm but a shadow.
what a fucking bitch. I knew she would try to do that.
Missing bottom.
In I go.
Someone should come to the tower here so that we don't lose it to the morph.
There falls my
And
shadow.
the
Fells my
there we go.
blade.
He doesn't have
Don't
primal
blink
split.
or you miss me.
Charge it.
They see me not. Like a wisp. Yes.
Look sharp.
I have to be really cautious here because the presence of but one more hero means that I will die.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Don't look now.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Sneaky.
Yes.
I
Moving
didn't
quickly.
realize I was blocking that. Kind of pointless for me to kill this since my supports can actually just pull it to farm or whatever.
In I go.
I really don't want to have to get rid of my Clawing Blade. I think I will.
Your bottom tower has fallen.
I like all the items I have in my inventory now.
Yes.
Enough that I don't want to get rid of them. Yeah, Vlad's, I like Vlad's more than Helmet Dominator if I'm gonna get it late. Unless I'm like, that's a really bad way to word it. Like, because I get them both in different instances would be a better way to put it. Like in this game, I think I'm gonna like be doing a lot of pushing on the tier 1 towers in the mid game, so the Vlad's is really convenient compared to the Helmet Dominator. If I want to do Helmet Dominator, I would have gotten it earlier because I could have gotten a lot of abusive stacking done. Careful.
Slyly.
When you TP to farm like this, it's actually kind of bad,
Oh, yes.
but this really commits me heavily to pushing all the way to the tier 1 because I can't TP top to defend it.
Surreptitiously.
Battle Fury at Data on PA now? No, people still go it. I don't really like it though, because I feel like if you're going to go Battle Fury, you should do it on a different hero. It's like the same reason that I wouldn't go Battle Fury on Bounty Hunter. If I wanted to do that, then I just wouldn't pick Bounty Hunter. I'd pick a hero that is better at going Battle Fury than Bounty Hunter.
Creeping in. Moving quickly. Like a wisp. Not yet.
Uh oh.
In the blink of an eye.
This guy's just going to bot me like
Don't blink
completely
or you'll
pointless
miss it.
harassment on my way back to the wall. I have 15 armor and evasion, and he's just going to fucking auto attack me the whole time. But
Quick strike.
it didn't even hurt me at all. But
The enemy's top tower has
that's some
fallen.
fucking hatred.
It is not done yet.
It isn't really optimal to be at the Ancients right now,
In silence.
but bottom and top are pushed out, and we have heroes mid and around mid.
Taken by surprise.
If they pause, I'll obviously wait. I always wait when people pause. It actually
Let the
almost
shadow.
bothers me when I see people on a team get DC'd, and I see their teammates not pause. Like what the fuck is that? Like, their teammate DCs, right? Then he fucking dies. It's because they didn't pause. That's a good way to lose a game. I'm almost certain the only reason they didn't pause is because of, Let's go home. Well, if I'm like getting it really late, like if you go BKB, I think Helmet of the Dominator ends up being better, just because you do get armor as well on Helmet of the Dominator. I mean, both Helmet of the Dominator and Vlad's give you armor and lifesteal, but the damage and armor synergize really well with being able to go magic immune, and it opens up a lot of good item combinations as well. Also, another thing to think about too, and this is one of the big reasons for going Helmet of the Dominator sometimes over Vlad's on PA. Like if PA didn't have evasion, I would literally go like Vlad's like almost every time over Helmet of the Dominator. But Helmet of the Dominator has that really good lead-in where you can go from Helmet of the Dominator to Satanic, and that is really good itemization option if you have evasion, I think.
In silence. Radiance.
But without evasion, it's not nearly as good. But having high armor, evasion, and magic immunity is like a very good combination.
Quick
This is why I said
strike.
this wasn't like optimal for me to be at the Ancients, because look how long that took. Bottom lane is farmable now though.
They see me.
Without the puck, I actually won't go BKB if there's no puck. If the guy stays DC, then there's no real point in getting BKB.
Here
I
I
might have
am,
gone BKB before.
where least expected. I'll slip through their guard. I am not ready. In I go.
Oh god, I wanted to blink strike to you, and then that happened.
Assassin.
Well, that was terrible for me. That wasn't very good either. You're gonna get a kill for it though, because the enemies hung around. But that was actually really bad. Like, I could have actually gotten away from that. Another thing too is that I really don't actually like getting additional points in Blur. I vastly prefer to only get 1 point in Blur because its scaling is like really shit. It's the same reason that when I play Anti-Mage, I used to only get 1 point in Spell Shield. In most games I still do, unless they have tons of magic damage. I remember when I used to do that, people would be like, oh, why do you only get 1 point spell shield? And they'd flame. But now people realize that stats is actually better than multiple points in spell shields in certain games. Look at this sick micro on the puck. Masterful positioning, masterful play. Just kidding, that guy got way out of position because they weren't microing him properly.
Your top tower is under attack.
I kind of want to let top get deniable, but
Without remorse, the enemy's bottom tower has fallen. I am not hesitating.
if I think I'm going to play a game that goes on past 30 minutes, like, I almost always just let the tower get deniable and, oh fuck, in instances like that. The reason being that they're going to get that fucking tower eventually. Like, there's no way to prevent it.
Dominated. Double kill.
Yes.
Well, I like Helm of the Dominator a lot more than Vibes too. Most of the time on most heroes, just like they can go both. Because there are a lot of heroes where both is a viable option, or one of the two is a viable option, I suppose. But I like it just because there's a lot more you can do with it.
Attack.
Like, there's a lot more abusive stuff you can do with Helm of the Dominator too. You can get away with like ancient sacking, like gimmick Rashes and shit like that.
Phantasmal. I'll slip through their guard.
What does support do when silence rolls? Well, I mean, you just have to kind of hang back when it happens.
Without remorse. In silence.
Go Basher.
Oh,
Actually,
yes.
Abyssal is an insanely good item on PA. Not just because the, like, everything about Abyssal is really good on PA. Like, 100 damage is really useful because of the huge attack speed boost you get. 10 strength is useful. The fact that you have some form of blink strike to position yourself on top of people. The fact that I can't actually TP to this fight because we don't have a tier 1. So hopefully my team wins instead of the ones forcing the aggression.
Mega kill.
Where least expected. My edges are running. I am not hesitate. Slyly.
I'm gonna pull this back. Ah, fuck! Just because I was gonna say that I wasn't gonna go up for the next wave. But now I'm kind of going back on that, and I am going up for the next wave, so there's no point in actually doing all that denying. It's still a mistake to go up for the next wave, though, I think.
I am but a shadow. Very well.
Want a Battle Fury this game? I don't know, I just really don't like,
Don't
not that I don't like Battle Fury PA, but another thing to consider though is that if I would have gotten Battle Fury, it would have been slow. Like, my farm this game is not, like, huge.
Where falls my
Face
shadow,
your
falls my
face.
blade.
I think if I would have gotten a Battle Fury, it would have been like a 16-minute Battle Fury.
Taken by surprise.
And I don't think that that would have been good enough to justify it.
Like a wisp. Sneaky.
What I did there is going to actually push up the lane a good amount. If I... If I loiter back... Yo, you guys should come top if you're going to come anywhere, because we're going to get a double creep wave when this hits the one.
Where falls my shadow, falls my blade.
What's up, dude? Yeah. We done a bit, though.
Where least expected.
Yeah, I know, dude. I shouldn't really auto-attack this, because if I wait, then both the creep waves will meet. But at this point, they're both going to meet anyways. And this is the point of doing that single pull earlier. Now I have, like, double range creep and such, which makes it a lot easier to push without a catapult and stuff.
Like a wisp. They see me not. Don't blink for your radiant structures are fortified. Yes, your middle tower is under attack.
We don't have to fight here. We can just fall back.
Look sharp.
I might end up still going BKB because they're microing the puck, and it's really annoying to play against AA. It's like a melee hero when you don't have the BKB.
Slyly.
I think this game might be harder than I thought it would be, and I can also afford to be a lot more aggressive than the
Not
BKB.
yet. Yes.
There's a fight going on there, but unless the enemy, nope, okay, the enemies are rotating, so I'm gonna go too.
It is not time yet. I'm an immaterial. In the blink of an eye.
You know, one thing I noticed the other day, that I wasn't really,
In
I didn't really know they actually changed, or it's not that I didn't know they changed it, but I didn't realize how big a deal it was. Is the change to Spectre's dagger. Like, what the fuck? They really made the radius on that huge, to the point where it's like, its utility as a farming tool is so much higher than it used to be. Like, it's actually insanely useful. All the locations you can throw out daggers that let you get more farm than you should be able to get. Like, what the fuck? It almost makes me want, like, to get something for mana regeneration when I play Spectre, I think. It's that big.
Yes.
This would actually probably be a better game to get an Abyssal than an MKB. But MKB is also a really good item against... Okay, they're running at me. But MKB is actually a really good item against Weaver because when heroes have tons of armor, MKB ends up doing a good amount of damage. Like, there are really two situations in which... I mean, there are a lot of damage items in Dota, right? But a lot of them give you different utilities, right? Like a Battlefield gives you damage, but also gives you cleave, so it's really good for farming, etc. But when it comes down to like Abyssal, or not Abyssal, but like Daedalus and MKB, both items do something very similar for you. They both give you like 80 to 90-ish damage, except MKB gives you a little bit of attack speed and mini bash and magic damage bash. Oh, poor guy. Nice, he's gonna solo kill monster. Go fight.
It is not done yet.
Stun or soft someone? Oh, there we go.
Assassinations, nature's way.
Let me get it. There we go. Fuck, I was saying something. But yeah, usually Daedalus is better when you have like a lot of other items. And if your hero has like a heavy favor in attack speed compared to damage, then MKB can sometimes be more damage. So if like you're going like treads plus like 1 or 2 small items and then a damage item like Abyssal or MKB, usually the MKB will actually be, or will be better than Daedalus rather. But Daedalus, when you have like 1 or 2 other completed items, is almost always more damage. And it's really simple if you think about it. If you're critting and your crit would hit for like 400 or 500 damage, then of course Daedalus is going to be a better damage item. Like the percent chance of an MKB mini bash is 35%, and then the percent chance of a crit is like 25%, right? And it's like, would you rather crit for like 500 or 800 25% of the time, or do 100 magic damage like 35% of the time? That said, against really high armor targets, MKB actually does a lot of damage compared to Daedalus. Like against some heroes like Dragonite or Morphling or like Silbear, MKB ends up being good. Also on heroes like Gyrocopter, where you can't really like... I like how I'm not talking during this, as though it requires so much concentration to play my auto attack here. Oh no, I was really hoping that wouldn't freeze me.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Oh, yes.
Oh, I shouldn't be here. Oh god, I shouldn't be here. Why are they still chasing?
They'll slip through their guard. I am not ready. In I go.
Goodbye, friend.
Don't blink or you'll miss me. Very well. Yes.
I'm actually not going to go back to the well, because I'm only missing life.
Oh, yes. You will see less of
Oh yeah, there are also a lot of heroes that have to go MKB kind of over Daedalus just by merit of, like, they already have a crit.
moving quickly. Like a wisp. Surreptitiously. In the blink of an eye.
Once I get a completed MKB, then it's pretty much time to rush and just win the game down.
Taken by surprise. Roshan has fallen to the dire.
Alright, Brunster basically walked in on them when they were
Fortified. Quick strike.
when Troll was doing Rosh, so he got a free kill.
Will not hesitate.
Killing the enemy carry and getting a free Rosh is usually a good thing. That's pretty funny, Brunster.
Where falls my shadow, fells my blade.
How mad you think that guy was?
Probably pretty mad, dude. I'd be fucking so angry if that should happen, but it's kind of on him. He went for it though, man. He was fucking
Slyly.
the desperation rush.
In silence. Creeping in.
As funny as it is, since neither of the heroes are like super good. Well, actually, I think the new Huskar is pretty fucking good, but PA is one of those heroes that I really hate playing against when I play a hero like Huskar. Just because the inconsistency in her damage due to her huge crits is really, really good when your hero relies on like lifesteal or sustaining. It's like the same reason that PA happens to be really good on against heroes that go satanic. But I mean, obviously with Huskar it's different. It's because he does so much burst physical damage when he's low HP that makes it really good.
Moving quickly.
Well, I don't know what that was. I assumed he had teammates behind him to the point that I BKB'd really early
Oh
there.
yes.
If only I wasn't disarmed here.
I'm so late. Many thanks.
It's unfortunate you can't over heal on the lifesteal like if you crit.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen. Where least
Or my fucking crits when I need them most.
there falls the shadow, fells my blade.
I figured that we had 2 urns just by the sound of the urns going off constantly in multiple lanes.
With my face.
12 had 0 bashes, I guess so. To be fair though, I didn't crit him very early either. Okay.
The enemy's middle barracks has fallen. The enemy's top barracks has fallen.
It sounds kind of dumb because people don't actually consider it, or people don't give it enough weight as like a valid carry item in like the late game. But a Therablade is actually a really solid item on a lot of heroes too.
Yes.
Just because the 40 agility is pretty fucking useful, and the 10 strength is useful, and the active is useful. Like, it's actually a very good item. And like, there are some games where I've seen PAs build like late game butterflies because if you're looking for kind of like that attribute, a lot of people will get it, but or will get the butterfly for it. But it's like obviously the evasion is wasted. Most people recognize that. All right, team, go fucking die for me, everyone. Yeah, there we go. Yo, what the fuck? I thought I broke aggro on you like 50 times. I guess not. I even saw you loitering around, Linden, so that I could break aggro on you. True bro move, but I thought I attacked you. You can obviously break aggro from the wall just like you can. Just like you can against like a tower. No, I've legitimately seen people build like butterfly, like PAs and shit. Like people that don't suck too is the fucked thing, but like if you actually do go like 1 point in your evasion, in just 1 point, then butterfly is not as terrible. Phantom Strike not piercing BK, I don't know. Yeah, I don't really like Phantom Assassin. I mean, she's not like a terrible hero, but I just don't think that it's like a hero that deserves to get picked that often or something. I just don't like it that much. She's much better. I really like fuck. This is it's kind of like, I don't want to say it's a weird concept because it really isn't. It's a fairly straightforward concept, but there are some heroes and item combination. Like there's some heroes who certain items are better on, and then there are some item combinations that are actually just like really good item combinations. Like the synergy between certain items is tremendous. For instance, like AC and Heart or AC and BKB, there's like a heavy synergy there. Like a lot of Darkseers now, and I actually don't think this is really that good, but a lot of Darkseers now, like in the Asian scene, in like scrims and stuff, are starting to get like BKBs as their first item. I really don't like it, but when they do that and then they get a Shivas, there's a heavy synergy between Shivas and BKB as well. You get lots of armor and you're magic immune, so any kind of damage sources are kind of low. And then there's like Butterfly Satanic. I mean, there are tons and tons and tons of items that have a heavy synergy with one another, but like Midas, Mjolnir, or like, I don't know. There are plenty of items that like benefit one another, but on certain heroes, like if I was playing a hero like PA, I would almost never get an AC, and I would avoid it heavily because other items that the hero would naturally pick up synergize better with other items, and they're also on like an agility hero. I feel like a lot of the time there are items that are better, and you can just get armor through like other sources, but I don't know. Lack of spreadsheets like E. That said though, there are games where I would get AC on PA. Like if it was late game and we had to go up into their base and no one actually could go AC. It's just not very good for agility. There are some games where it's actually fine. There's some games where AC is fine on lots of agility heroes. Just looking at a hero's primary attribute isn't enough. Like it all depends on the hero, because like there are so many different types of agility heroes, so to say, but there really aren't that many agility heroes that are like good AC heroes. I mean, but like heroes like Silver, like that's a tremendously good AC hero, especially with the changes to Vlad's, where Vlad's, you can go for both Vlad's and AC. Like Silver is like one of the best AC heroes in my opinion, because you can get the agility doesn't give armor. No, agility gives armor, but like Silver is a hero that AC is so good on. Because one of the only ways to expand the survivability of your bear.
All picked.
Who gets Vlad's on bear? Plenty of players. Vlad's is really good on Silver actually. Also, it provides you with a valid route of disassembly for your Tranquil Boots. Like Tranquil Boots on Silver is not bad either, because like the movement speed that you get passively on your hero when people aren't attacking you allows you to keep up with like a phase boots bear and such. It's actually pretty good. But no, yeah, agility gives armor. I think it was like 7 or 8 agility gives one. I don't remember which. Oh well, there we go. It was 7. But like it's just like how strength gives you like small amounts of HP regen and such. Because if it didn't, then it wouldn't really diversify the stat from just like raw HP or raw armor either. Play Silver Bonnie? I really don't want to play Silver. I told people that, or I said that I would play at least 2 games as heroes that weren't Lifestealer and shit. So I'm just gonna random. I fucking love Tidehunter. Like, I don't play this hero very much, but I fucking love Radiant Tidehunter. This is like one of my favorite heroes.
It is rolling out. A good path.
Prepare for battle.
Radiant Tidehunter is the shit. The reason I like yeah, I really like Tidehunter. Like of all the heroes to farm pulls with, and I like, okay, let me actually specify. I really like Tidehunter in public games, especially when I don't think the enemies are going to be super good. And the reason is because, especially on Radiant, like chain pulling for like these 3 pulls, it's just like how I like Radiant Rubik a lot more. Because Radiant Rubik, you can chain pull these easier, you can pull small camp, you can actually pull this as well. You can pull fucking everything but these 2 camps, and you can chain into these 2 camps.
I serve.
I have sentries, and I just want to chain pull. But you really have to go sentries when you're Radiant, I think, more so than when you're Dire. What's special about Radiant? The chain pulling
The
is so much
battle
better.
begins.
The hunt begins.
Hopefully Weaver doesn't Sakuchi on and take this, but I'm going to just sit my hero on top of it. Usually if there's an invis here, you want to kind of grab it immediately, but I'm not going to do that in this game. I'm going to wait a long time. Or as far as far. Yeah. You take it.
Forward.
He obviously wants it because he hits for 88, but he doesn't want to tell me, hey Barney, retard, give me that.
I am running. The tide moves.
Moondin, I'm pretty sure you just... My Visage actually just blocked this. My Visage blocked my pull. I fucking despise you. I'm gonna tax you on so much experience now, you cunt.
By the move.
What a fucking cunt. He blocked my spawn.
I surge.
Up. And get a stack here.
Forward.
I'm gonna stack this because it makes my time useful. I'm not gonna sit here taxing my guy either. But now I'm gonna walk at the Weaver because he's in an extremely shit position.
First blood. A good path.
Now that's how it's done, kids.
Shoot your thing? Okay, good.
Hunt.
Well, that's both the sentries out already, which is
To
not that good.
battle.
I also didn't want to have to level this ability, but Lumden can sit in the lane and zone that guy, and then I can just pull. I don't want to stack this before pulling it either, because I'm just going to chain pull it. Actually, I'm going to stack it, and then I'll do that, and then I can just... this is not a good idea, but I'm going to do it anyways. But this kind of depends on me getting Alpha Wolves and Minotaurs. Because what I want to do here is actually kind of RNG based, but... God fucking damn it, I get bunches of mud golems. But this is actually good too, because what I wanted here was I wanted either one of the weakest possible stacks or one of the strongest possible stacks. And this is one of the weakest possible stacks in the game, actually. Mud golems, like physically, are some of the weakest neutrals. Like the only thing I think is actually weaker is satyrs. Yo, the same shit happened to me, Loom Dumb. But now you're a feeder.
I surge.
I played it.
Hey, where's... Do I not have ward?
No, you do, but I'm gonna wait until you get like a bottle.
You can't hide.
Oh, here comes the big axe. That's just gonna sit mid now.
Alright, you got Rune Vision now.
You can't hide from the tide.
Alright, but here I can deny, or start denying the Weaver massive amounts of gold. And as long as, but one thing that kind of worries me is that I don't know if like my player here is going to be able to farm under the tower very well. Like a lot of the time players that are like not like the shit fuck up last hits into the tower really hard. But doing 2 chain pulls in a row, I bet that was Brunster, huh? No, that was Little Andrew, the Rage Bout. Every single time I see Rage Bout, I think it's Brunster. I'm so biased at this point. But here I'm just going to chain pull it, and that lets me deny 2 whips in a row. Does that block the large camp? Yes. But I haven't chained anything into the large camp yet.
A good path.
And here I want... the catapult's gonna fuck me here, but normally the creep wave would come and fight this, and then this would respawn. But the catapult has a really high chance of hanging too far back and actually just ruining this plan entirely.
By the move.
We'll see though, there's still a chance that this is gonna work. Okay, it worked still. Oh, I lost my salve though, because I wasn't paying attention to where the neutrals were. But it's okay, who needs HP when you're literally like not doing anything?
Forward.
But that's like 3 creep waves in a row. That's the 230, the 3, and the 4 creep wave. They all got pulled. Actually, no, that was the 4-minute spawn, the 3-minute 30-second spawn, and the 2-minute 30-second spawn. All of them have been pulled.
Chums in the water.
I'm gonna auto attack here, and I'm actually gonna anchor smash too, because I want the neutral camp to die faster, because I can just chain pull and get more experience that way.
Tide move.
And the same concept applies, where I want this to, I want my other camp to spawn again. I want this camp to respawn, so I can continue my extremely disruptive chain pulling that fucks the Weaver over. However, this time I have to chain pull using the large camp, and since I placed the ward where I placed it in the interest of time, my,
To battle. I take
it's gonna fuck me up. Yeah, that fucks
a
me.
good path.
That one creep. Oh, I have to go back to the... Well, I don't have to go back to the wall anyways, but if I want to be useful, I probably should.
I go. I serve.
You're so heavy that I'm listening to. That's what I aim for, man.
Amphibious assault. On the hunt. Agreed.
If I had cleared that a bit faster, I actually could have stacked this other camp, but I didn't, so I can't.
The tide move.
But now I can actually just pick up, like, boots in the smoke or something. I don't know if I can actually smoke to kill
Son,
him.
you're not 6 yet?
Your middle tower is under attack.
But I am level 4. Their supports are actually level 5, but that's because he has a lot of kill experience. I was wondering how I could
Your
have more
middle tower
levels
is
than I
under
did.
attack.
Everybody buying sentries. But it doesn't really matter that I block this with this, because again, I'm literally not pulling it at all. But this is actually a location that is really good for blocking this camp, and then like if... Actually, I think one of the best ward location combinations when you're playing in a pub game, especially when you're not like sure about the enemies, is this, because a lot of people have a lot of difficulty finding this to deward this because they think it's a magic push ward. And then here, because again, a lot of people will place their sentry here. The Weaver is level 5, which shouldn't actually be possible. There's like literally no way that that guy should ever be level 5 in like any kind of game where the players are competent. But it's because he got a kill actually. And I get a feeling it had something to do with like self-casting on Tree. I'm also not really too present in the lane, and I'm a Tide. And Tree is kind of one of the best zoning heroes. Sure, they're on the courier.
A good path.
Oh well. Oh well, it's like a fucking catchphrase at this
On
point.
the hunt.
No!
Jovi.
No, my level
Your
6!
bottom tower is under attack.
The lane is so pushed out now, what'd I do? I fucked it up! Fuck, look at this! Oh no!
No escape.
Oh god, what have I done? Alright, time to walk at this guy. Get away from me, Weaver!
To battle.
Get the fuck away. Alright.
A good path.
Usually when you fuck up like that, it's a really good idea to try to get the tower, but you kind of need both supports to do that. I haven't really been camping the runes, but to be fair, no one has been trying to collect them that actively. There's a DD bot. There's a DD bot.
Do you want to go on this, ooh.
Someone should collect the DD.
To battle.
Unfortunately, my decision to kind of camp that DD a little bit is going to cost me the ability to pull a stack. Or a camp. Oh, and they didn't actually grab it. He didn't get the DD. I should have sat on it longer. That's actually probably on me and not him. It's Brunster though, so fuck that guy.
On the hunt.
I'm gonna pull this.
That died in
You
one
stack
hit?
this, Linden.
Agreed.
There's a Weaver on us.
Yeah, he's just gonna cut and weave and get you by the loom. I wanna get level 6, so I can make the tentacles come out of the ground, so this game becomes like the cartoon porn I watch.
Agreed.
Oh shit, cut a tree, cut a tree, cut a tree.
I surge.
Oh, wisp port and shit. If only I didn't fuck up that pull, I'd be level 6, so I could ravage them. Now I can't. Now there are 4 heroes, and it's not gonna be good. I don't want to push this. I'm just gonna pull again. Actually, I can't pull again, so I guess I'm not going to.
The tide moves.
He didn't know he was tracked? No, he really appeared to not realize he was tracked, huh? I'm actually gonna stack this now, because this camp is larger anyways, and it's not blocked. And I can anchor smash it down, or my gyro can flat cannon it.
I'm like really laggy.
Nice excuse, scrub. Type dash ping. Else I'm not gonna believe you.
What?
So so everyone knows. You gotta type dash ping, dude. You new to Dota or some shit, Brunster?
I serve.
I got console enabled.
Agreed.
Let's get some trackle. I have dust on me, so I mean, it shouldn't matter.
I have Ravage. I'll use it in a little.
You swim against the tide.
He'll totally go on me. This guy's retarded.
This is taking so long that it's actually not worth doing. And to be quite honest, I didn't think it would take this long. There's a wisp port. I don't think my teammates noticed. Nope, they did. Well, it's impossible to not notice now. But... Oh, I lagged a little bit as I hit that. That scared the fuck out of me. This is so dangerous.
On the hunt.
Okay, fuck it. I'm not gonna complete that game. Why'd I even try to do that?
Good path.
The best part was that took me like 40 seconds. I didn't even man up.
The tide moves.
Your top tower is under attack.
Dude, I lagged so hard there. That's why I couldn't rocket barrage or anything. I like couldn't attack.
Sure, Brunster.
Well, did you just see me standing there doing nothing?
Typical Brunster plays.
Go.
The fuck thing about spells like Ravage is sometimes it's actually better to just like never cast them in a sense and just hold them, because like once you cast Ravage, that's it. The entire zoning threat of the Tide Hunter is kind of gone.
To battle.
Can we do anything top? Like if I just Ravage? Oh my fucking god, that punch has so much strength. What the fuck? I guess he's been in 6
I'm
spells.
under attack.
Need help, friends.
I'm
Come at me,
under
bros.
attack.
Woo!
The crabs.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I had to cast that because I got hungered. At least that's my excuse.
The tide moves. I'm under attack.
Oh my god, this guy's fucking serious. What a terrible
Your
fight for the
bottom
enemy team.
tower is under attack.
I
Died of the bug.
with the fish.
There wasn't much I could do though at that point. That was an awful fight for the enemies though. They lost 4 heroes and most of them were tracked.
I offer thanks.
Where's your Husker? I need you fucking man this. Well, I mean, if I random and I get a fucking tide, I'll play it because
Dire structures are fortified.
that wisp.
Look what the tide washed in. I'm under attack.
Oh, it didn't even kill him.
I'm under attack.
All of the enemies died to kill me there. I really didn't think that they would go that far. Like, I thought I could just walk in and try to gush them and not die. Want? I really don't think I would have lived if I wanted. Because I was battle hungered and there were 3 heroes, one of which was a Weaver. In fact, I actively considered the fact that I could have wanted, so it's not just like, oh, I forgot I had a wand. But I've used the wand twice this game, and it's only accumulated Actually, I haven't used the one twice. I'm pretty sure I've only used the one once. Only cumulative 11 charges.
Agreed.
But
I bought back.
I didn't think I would have lived there if I wanted, because I was battle hungered and I still like I know that it's 165 HP for 11 one charges. It's just that I was battle hungered, and 2 there was a Weaver. Like the Weaver died last. Like he was the last one to die in that fight. Like as you can see, he's still dead. I'm like 90% sure I would have died because of the Weaver. That said, I really didn't think I was going to die there, and I probably could have avoided dying entirely. I also measured really poorly. I felt like the level 1 Gush was going to kill that guy, but I didn't factor in the fact that the Pudge is level 8, so... Or not the fact that he's level 8, rather, but I didn't factor in the fact that it would just basically not do
That
enough
sentry
damage
doesn't. Oh.
because of his magic resistance. He has a cloak, and he had a cloak, and the cloak is what made him live there. I was like, I didn't think they'd also, again, I didn't think that they would continue to be so aggressive. Another thing, too, is when I was spending my money, I actually should have just bought an urn.
A good path.
I opted to buy the bracer, though, and because I was just like, okay, bracer TPs, but that's what happens when you're not quick buying correctly.
From the tide.
I'm coming with Ravage.
Oh, everyone's here for some reason.
It's not time yet.
Okay, she thinks she can go in this with the...
Your top tower is under attack.
There's a Weaver on me, scope here. This is not good. I'm hungered, there's the thing on me. Actually, there isn't a Weaver, is there?
Your top tower is
I thought that fight would go a lot better than it did, though. Damn it, I got hooked. Fuck. Watch that in the stream. There I got hooked and I looked away because I was running in a straight line. Didn't factor the incredible movement speed, the tether. That was another instance where I obviously could have lived, I think. That said, I think that we should have won the fight. That fight looked like it should have gone our favor. The Ravage and such. I'm really not that threatening though for a while. And they are dropping behind in levels pretty heavily. Bunster doesn't have that much item regression though because he's had to buy out.
Amphibious assault.
Oops.
Agreed.
There's Having Doibs, I missed them. Dude, I fucking love Having Doibs. Look at this.
A good path.
Nice.
Forward.
Black Man hasn't cleared this, so I might take it upon myself to do so. Come, Black Man. I'm happy just getting experience and letting Brunster get all the farm for that. Yeah, I'll stack this. You go.
Your top tower is under attack.
Forward. I hunt.
Your middle tower is under
Swim
attack.
against the tide.
I actually find Tide Hunter to be one of the more annoying heroes to play against when I play as a Weaver. Or a, this sucks because I can't sell items to buy a fucking TP, which means I might be forced to Ravage. I might still die too.
I'm under attack. My blood cast upon the tides.
Your life's in tatters.
But that was really bad too, because if I figured that I would probably live with tree armor and TPs,
Radiant
but
structures are
I died
fortified.
anyways, and then I wasted the Ravage, so it's like the worst outcome.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Wasting the Ravage and then
what?
dying is really bad.
He can't cancel. Did he cancel his TP?
Yep,
Your bottom tower has fallen.
I thought it was a channel.
it is.
Oh.
My skin breathes.
I can't do anything for a while because of the fact I don't have Ravage. So I'm like the least threatening hero in the world because they literally just killed me, so I'm returning bottom. But I can push this out because no one else is here, and my team is
No escape.
top. Yo, I can't come top, and I don't have a Ravage, so be careful, team.
Agreed.
Dire's structures are fortified.
My prey.
The enemy's top tower has fallen.
Down. I could even heal.
I could get a Blink Dagger, but I don't think I will. I don't think I have like the farming levels.
I
for it
need
to
help,
be that great.
guys.
I can't be there. That said, I did get 3 full creep waves here. And some items are actually good on Tidehunter. But you can play Tidehunter more like a Sand King where
You
get
can't hide.
big items.
Access blink. Don't group up.
My tree has an evasion token. Yeah, I'm on tier 1 bottom, just be careful.
A good plan. You're some.
I need to get a TP. That Weaver / TA gank actually would not have killed me if I would have had enough gold to buy a TP.
On the
I didn't want
hunt.
to sell items for it either. But that's actually the funny thing, is that if I would have Ravaged, because with Ravage and Anchor Smash, like the amount of damage that you can reduce, like sometimes you can't TP away from certain heroes because they just do too much damage. Like
I got ult
it's
token.
really hard to TP away from like a Gyro or a TA because the tremendous amount of damage that they do.
Enemy's
Like
bottom
look, she'll
tower
almost
has fallen.
kill me here. See, like she gets me down to 400. I mean, I was already kind of low before, but still.
Oops.
To battle.
But with Anchor Smash, the amount of physical damage that targets do to you is really low. They TP 2 heroes to me, and they have the Wisp here, which means that this should be like a numbers-wise advantaged fight for us. It should be a 4v3 that we should win at the top. Because they TP 2 heroes bottom and still lost the tower, which is a really bad trade for them.
I surge.
You greedy little faggot. Nice try.
Agreed.
I like how I'm a support Tide, supposedly, but I'm so like non-participant in everything that's happening on the map.
So Barney, how you doing?
I surge.
Thanks for your contribution for that 5-minute fight top.
Dude, I didn't even have Ravage, man. I used it
Keeping
before
lanes.
getting ganked. I decided, dude, I got bot tower and then 2 heroes TP'd to it after I got it. You should be thanking me, Brunster. I put fucking gold in your pockets and
I
won you
am,
top.
dude. I'm totally thanking you.
Thank you, Brunster. That means the world to me.
Agreed.
Satyrs are like my favorite fucking camp when I play Fight.
Blink
I didn't think I would be getting a blink this game, but I opted to get it.
to battle.
Because when you're level 11 and you have heroes like Tree and such, because I'm actually the same level as 3 of their heroes, so I'm not super poor or underleveled anymore. I have Ravage and Blink, guys. I really want to blow my Ravage and then go back to Ricing like a retard for another 10 or 20 minutes.
I go.
This kind of push is usually pretty bad, but... Oh, it's okay. You'll get the gold from the fight, Linden. Easy.
By the moon.
Why didn't someone kill TA? I went on that fight really, really early, but I think it was actually the right call. What a fucking dick. I don't think TPing away there was actually smart of me, because I do have a 10 charge wand, and I could have like Blink and Anchor Smash,
I'm under
and it
attack.
would have actually fucked them up over there.
Agreed.
Your top tower is under attack.
But ravaging at the way start of a fight is one way to do it, but I actually don't think it's always optimal. I mean, holding the Ravage is sometimes good.
Your top tower
It was not a
is
1-man
under
Ravage, it was a
attack.
2-man Ravage. But it caught the big hero. It caught, like, the TA was fighting creeps, and it was obvious that her refraction wasn't up because she took damage from a range creep, and because she was taking creep damage. So it's like, I knew that if I were to Ravage her there, her refraction would be down, and my reasoning was that if we killed the TA immediately, the only other really big source of damage that's super threatening is the Weave Crit, and there's a really good chance he'll get killed in a follow-up tree ult or something. But we actually didn't manage to kill the TA, and the TA got auto-attacked for a really long time. I'm gonna come to this because it's not good for us, and because, or it's not that it's not good for us. It's that it could be really good for us given where our enemies are. Like they're in such a bad spot. Track them.
I surge.
I have no sentries anymore. You should be able to get
To
them.
battle. By the moon.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
I take your life on my steel. A good path.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
There's a west dude.
I serve.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
I blinked right into that so I could reduce the TA's damage.
I'm under attack. I'm not ready.
Your bottom tower has fallen.
On the hunt.
She always does that before she dies. Instead of just fighting to the death, she always melts. I've noticed that about this TA.
Tide moves. Ah, fresh meat.
Good work, Linden. I won't actually go AC, but Shiva's is really good on Tide. The armor synergizes really well with damage block.
On the hunt. Forward.
I have Ravage if you want to do something on it. I have no detection though.
A good path.
You literally just fed two things and your hero is dead. Like, there's nothing else for you to
Sick
control.
micro.
I surge.
Refresher is good if you already have a Shiva's, I think. Or it's better if you already have a Shiva's.
I go.
Didn't you just ran away from a solo whisk? No, I know.
Vivious assault.
Oops.
Agreed.
Yeah, those birds give a tremendous amount of gold. I'm gonna ravage this guy's comp.
The tide moves. By the moon.
Team, help me! Nice, I got mech right before he shot me. I'd actually spend my money before I died there, after. This game is indeed going to be harder than it has to be. That said, I think that we're still ahead. He has a Ghost Scepter, but he held it. I think it would have been the right decision to have used it before getting bit, because his reasoning might have been that if he came out of bite and he Ghost Sceptered, he would have died to rot. But if he uses it before, then at least the Weaver can't attack him when he's being bit. But even then, it's really debatable, because the amplified magical damage would probably cause him to take almost just as much damage from rot. But by doing that, you guarantee that the Pudge gets the kill if you Ghost Scepter before, so it's really minor, but it does matter. But if you guarantee the Pudge gets the kill, it's better. There's a dust on the, they blew it. Yeah, I spent my money after I died there. Wand? I have 0 charges on that one. The best criticism though is the wand one, because most of the time it doesn't matter. The person will have charges on their wand when they're dead. So you can say it and there's like a 80% chance that it'll be okay. Lumden fucked me here. I like anchor smashing the small camp. If I TP 2-0 mid.
On the hunt.
But I'm still quite a ways off of a Mystic Staff, or completed Shiva, so It's not like it's worth just RRing to try to get one. Ah, I gotta land those birds. Okay, now I'm gonna die. I could just buy a shitload of TPs on the premise that I'll spend that, or I'll use all of those TPs eventually, and I have unreliable gold. But 5 TPs is quite a lot of TPs. But again, I'll go through 5 TPs this game, fuck it. There's actually a really good chance that we will lose though, because the Weaver is getting really strong and he's very hard for our team to deal with. That said, we're still massively ahead in towers. I'm pretty sure we're ahead in farm. Experience, maybe. I mean, our heroes are all level 14 to 16 with Bronster at 18. I think we are ahead on experience, but it has to be like at most like a 3,000 or 4,000 gold lead. But when you consider the fact that we have track gold, it's a little bit better. That said though, there's a disgusting amount of kills that have happened in teamfights where there was no track. So it's not as much track gold as you might think. I have Ravage and shit, show you 5 minutes. This is a game where maybe a Blink might be useful on the tree too. I don't actually think that Blink on tree is always really that good. But when there's a tide, the combo is really nice. But at this point in the game, everyone that's gonna get a BKB is gonna like get one anyways. So it might not really matter. Also, another way to look at it isn't that the Blink is better on tree because there's a tide. You can also kind of look at it like it's worse because there's a tide since I have a Blink. I didn't even get that.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Because you can also make the argument that it's so much easier for me to or so much easier for the tree to get his ult off if he follows a Ravage up though.
Alright, suicide bomber go.
Oh wait, I need to get this creep. Oops.
I said suicide bomber go.
There we go, that's a good fight. Oh, maybe not. Alright, that ended a lot better than I thought it would. The bounty hunter getting cooked actually ended up being a good thing. This is not though. That's still a bad thing, even if he lives, and even if we would have killed the Pudge. Wow, what a fucking man Brunster is, look at that. Now we're just gonna win the game. But we were ahead, but it was like the kind of ahead that I was really uncomfortable with a minute ago. Where it's like, man, we're ahead, but I think we're gonna probably lose. I wish I could break that somehow, Brunster. It sucks to just watch you try and die like that. Died like a bitch, Brunster, and you ain't no bitch.
Clearly I am.
The enemy's middle barracks has fallen.
I'm just gonna leave. Maybe I'm gonna take the quick way home through the fucking graveyard. I feel like the enemies just can't actually fight us anymore. Like how me and Linden don't actually get the bugs off of us. We just accept it. Just back.
Your top tower is under attack.
By the moon.
Level 18 because I'm a filthy ricer, which actually puts me tied for the second highest level on the team. But that's not because I've played extraordinarily well. It's because I've spent a lot of time ricing and then coming to fights only when I have Ravage, which is usually not that good way of playing, but it's okay in public games. Why do you have 4 TPs? Because I bought a bunch of TPs before I died to spend my unreliable gold. Dude, we can be fucking Blink buddies now.
The tide moves.
Dude, let me go first. Haven't I? Oh, wait. You know, on one hand, it's like, I almost want you to go first, because it's like you root him in place, and then the tentacles come out. And I've watched enough hentai to know that that's usually the combo. But in reality, it should be me. that goes first.
Forward.
It should be me that goes first though, because then I ravage
that's
and
not
then
reality?
some heroes can BKB as I do it.
Hentai's reality, bro.
Isn't it?
Monster girls forever, man.
Yeah, dude, monster girls. Wow, you're fucking crazy, little Andrew. What's wrong with you, kid?
On the
Breaking runes like it ain't no thing.
Agreed. I'm under attack.
There's no TP. Dude, I should ravage this guy. I'm not gonna. Just a fuck you ravage, you know?
You mean like the 5 volts they just used on me right there?
Well, that's because you're the highest level on our team and you're out of position because you're a feeder monster. There's a difference.
That's right.
A good path.
Okay, refresher, get Sheep's ready to pledge ult. No, fuck that. If I have a Shiva's, I'd rather just get a refresher.
A good path.
Think about drums tide worth it? I think that drums is actually a really, really good item on a lot of heroes. Depends on the game. I actually think drums trides is a really sick item combo on some heroes too. That guy died really quick.
By the move.
I like Radiant Tide a lot though, because you can get a lot of farm. Like now I'm the second highest.
Fresh mate.
Okay, not gonna ravage this. Zone him away from their wall.
Think of it as cat.
Alright, I'm gonna ravage this guy. You ready? Takes a lot of hatred to solo ravage a pledge.
Your top tower is under attack.
Enough to eat a mad ring.
Dude, let me deny it, dick.
I'm under attack.
This Weaver is not really hitting me that hard. I just leave anytime I really want. But I need mana. Yo, you're kind of fucked here, Visage. You're in the... No, you could just TP if you wanted to, I guess. I mean, it's just the Weaver. Good luck. Oh, you're gonna battle him. You're so manly. Look at that ultra kill. You earned it, dude.
By the move.
Look at that. Blink buddies. We leave the wall with the blink. We ride in style.
The enemy's bottom barracks
No, you can't deny
has
Battle
fallen.
Hunger. I wanted to deny one of the birds to get Battle Hunger off of me, although the Battle Hunger doesn't actually do significant damage at this point in the game, and the bird was still
The
useful.
enemy's bottom barracks
I also wanted to deny the
has
bird because
fallen.
fuck birds.
I serve.
I noticed the flag doesn't seem to hit the birds anymore. I saw it in the changelog and I was like, familiar, what's that? And I was like, oh wait, that's right, familiar are birds. It's a huge change too. We have a gyro. Yeah, we have a gyro so the 2 ravages fucks people, but another thing to think about is that, like, with the cooldown now on Tide's ult, it's actually not as effective as you would think. The flat cannon, or the cooldown on the flat cannon rather.
See, loomed him. I didn't run away from the solo wisp.
On the hunt.
Good luck, Limited. Solidarity, dude.
I'm under attack.
I'm not even gonna buy like TPs here.
On the hunt.
My gold was reliable. I already spent my gold just a minute before on Perseverance, so. Dude, I was right behind you, man. I was willing to die for the cause. You're watching this on your Xbox? Damn, dude. Yeah, I think little Andrew needs an Aegis so that he can one-shot the axe through the blade mill. wish Blade Mail went through BKB. It would make it such a better item, but at the same time, it's like if it's kind of like that idea of like, man, I wish I could purge X spell, or like I wish X spell couldn't be purged. It's like if you allow yourself, or if you allow like every spell to be purged, or if you make certain things go through BKB, then all of a sudden the BKB becomes too weak. But I think BKB is still like almost too good, but not too good.
Agreed.
It's still definitely one of the best items in the game, though. Definitely not too good, though.
Mega kill by the moon.
Your game just got throwable? The game was throwable before. I mean, the enemies can actually still win fights if we execute poorly, I believe.
Sunk. No escape.
Almost every game is throwable anyways. Anyone who's watched an EG game knows that. Hahaha. But especially with this many buyouts.
Chums in the water.
I fucking hate you so much, Breadster. Like 500 from a refresher and you're trying to rob me from across the map. Typical Breadster. Ulting me all the way from Israel. Thanks, dude. 2CS. Easy.
Dude, it's called team farming.
Dude, I'm 400 from a refresher, now I just want a rice. You broke my fucking spirit, monster.
I do that. It's not the first person that's told me that all the time.
How many people have told you fuck that monster guy?
Amphibious assault.
It's my face?
They only say behind closed doors, monster.
I go.
Look, now you're all hungry, dude. I fucking hate you, monster.
I surge.
Have you noticed that Tree is apparently left-handed and Tide is right-handed? You know, the fuck thing about canceling Ravage is I don't actually play this hero enough to know when the last second I can cancel this is, so I'm really playing with fire here. Alright, fuck it guys, let's go. Wait, never mind. Alright, I want that refresher so bad. Yo, fuck it, I'm gonna sell my one. I'm not even gonna cast my spell until my refresher gets here, guys. Just wait for it. Let me have my fun this game. Yo, what the guy? Oh, he has a rapier. We have to kind of fight, huh? What a sick bait, dude. I can't even Shiva's there, but I can Shiva's here.
Dude, how good is that Agnes?
Yeah, that's it's a really good thing that our rapier carrier without an Aegis got hooked there. If he didn't get down to 200 life, the entire team would not have clumped up to kill him. You guys, come get the Weaver with me.
Enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Here, I'll tank the wall for you
enemy's
guys.
middle tower
I'm a team
has
player.
fallen. Radiant
Ah, you guys suck.
victory.
All according to plan. Indeed. What? I didn't have 0 gold per minute. I didn't kill 190 or 129 creeps for Valve to humiliate me like that. I didn't turn the jungle into Auschwitz, so that Valve could fuck me like that. Big Tide farm. You guys made Dire suffer longer than they should have? I guess so. Alright, and for the last thing of the game, I'm going to do a sarcastic cast, because people have been asking for it for a while. If you guys want to play in this, know that you will be made fun of, etc. There will be fun had at your expense, but it is all in good nature. I'm going to make this server USC so that Europeans can play with a really, really shitty ping, but at least they can say, oh, you know, it's playable. And if you guys want to join, the password is the same password it always is. It's BAMF, all lowercase, BAMF, a lot of people are saying, wait so I can play, etc. I'm going to give it like a minute, maybe. Here, how about this? I will make the game in 2 seconds. I'm going to go latest version because I'm pretty sure a lot of people who are going to play in this game don't really play that many tournament mode games anyways. Probably more public games. And public games are all latest version I'll pick. But I'm going to go captain's mode because I like to comment on the draft. And spectators will be enabled if there's anyone like disconnecting because of or I mean, if the games don't start because of spectators, then I'll just execute you all at the same time. But yeah, it's Banff all lowercase. I'll put it in the chat right there. And I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna use the restroom, and then as soon as I get back, I'm gonna start the game. Because again, people were asking for a little bit of time. I feel like I've given an adequate amount of time at this point, and I do have to go in like 2 hours, but I'll be back in just like 2 seconds. Alright, here we go guys. Enough time has been had. The game is going to be created right now, so if you're just waiting for it, here we go. The lobby has been created. When the game fills up, like now, oops, well, I'm probably gonna, oh god, there are 32 people in the game, which means that I somehow feel as though I've waited a little bit too long to change the password. I mean, we're gonna start it, we're gonna see if it will start. Alright. I get the feeling if I've ever hosted a game, and if I've ever had, I don't think I've ever had less confidence in a game starting than I have right fucking now. Alright. Now remember guys, we have to keep special attention to see who the slowest loader is. This is where everyone is going to beg. They're begging for their spectator life. They're like, please, I fucking loaded, don't kick me, please. And then they're like, guys, please, I'm here. I've loaded. But what they fail to understand is that there are 32 fucking people. I'm just going to boot pretty much everyone. Look, even Ghost Spectator is begging. I don't even know who he is. He's like, he could be a phantom for all I know. Look at this. It's actually one of the people in the slots that's not loading. It's this Noman guy. We're going to keep our eye on him. He's the slowest loader, and the theme is always that the slowest loader usually ends up being the slowest in other areas as well. That fucking pinging. Oh, dude, you're going to hear the symphony of 1,000 pings if this game loads. Yeah, that's actually a beautiful drawing. I mean, one thing we could do while we wait, if the game inevitably drops, is we could all do our best little sketches, you know? Perhaps we could divide the map up. Look, it's like I'm holding hands with someone. They drew a perfect circle right when I was drawing a circle. Beautiful. Oh, what is this? Is it tic-tac-toe? Oh, they went for the center. And then you see I'm sabotaging the circle side. I went here. That's not a good tic-tac-toe strategy. Spectators loaded, 11 of 14. So it looks like the majority of spectators are actually loading, which is kind of unfortunate for those who don't. Still waiting for 4 people? Yeah. I don't actually want to, I don't actually want to like just rehost it and fuck everyone that's already in here. So what I'll do is I will just, okay. I gotta be fair and just, unfortunately for this guy, he failed to load, so someone will end up taking his slot. But we'll see who is unable to sound off. So let's see. I don't think I've seen Newman say anything. Did he get made fun of? Alright. I guess I'll try one more time. There ain't no one. Yeah. Sucks for that guy. Sync from servers will fuck my life, that's just rude. Immediately 10 of 14 spectators load. Yeah, he was the guy that didn't load. I mean, 13 of 14 specs are loading, so it's just one guy. Of the channel, that's why you change the password. I changed the password away from BAMP so that other people don't join. Someone just said that the guy was getting an error message, but we can try it one more time without actually kicking him, because maybe it was just like a bug, I don't know. Podium here. The highest quality people in this game, all these epic memes? I guess so, Captain Sergeant Baker. All those Twitch things. Horizon Radiant. You know, I definitely think Radiant's going to win too, because they have more people in the BAMP channel. Usually an extreme indicator of potential success. Any team that has more BAMP chat people is always the better team. Wait, I don't really know what spec isn't loading though. Isn't there a way to tell using the ping? I'm pretty sure you can basically, at the end of the day, tell who it is just by seeing who isn't loaded for the ping. But that requires a tremendous amount of effort when there are lots of people, which is ironic because the only time it's really useful is when there are a lot of people. That guy's clan BAMP? You're right, it's pretty much balanced out by Mitchapalooza, a true knight. I've never actually used the status commanding console, so it's difficult for me to actually... What does it mean? Okay. Look for the one that was inactive? It's probably reasonable. Let's see. Active, 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 active. Well, I guess it's Balu. Is it Balu? Balu just moved, so I assume he's actually here. I'm pretty sure, like, I don't think it was actually that guy, but I'm not entirely sure. I mean, it lists his ping, so I assume he connected. But if it doesn't load this time, I may actually just boot every spectator, which is not what I want. Oops, I just shuffled. Oh well, I mean, it probably is. Okay. But I'm just going to kick all of the spectators after this. If all of the spectators don't load immediately. I mean, there are 9 of 12 now, so I think that's less than before. 11 of 12 have loaded, and it looks like the game is actually just loaded completely. So I didn't have to execute everyone. So everybody wins.
Dire team ban.
Alright, so this is the most exciting part of any of these games. I mean, I was debating making it like all random, all pick, or whatever, but no. Nope, fuck that. See, what we have to do is it has to be Captain's Mode, especially with the new Captain's Mode. I mean, I really want to see the innovative new draft that my viewers can show me. If there's one thing I want to learn, it's the new Captain's Mode banning and drafting, and I'm sure that this game we're going to see a lot of the meta game getting pushed, you know? People are really going to push it. They're gonna show us the new science, the new technology with the bans. It looks like the first ban we see is is Phantom Lancer. And I think the reasoning behind that is that, fuck Phantom Lancer, no one wants to play Phantom Lancer. The problem with doing reverse Captain's Mode, Zombie, is if I do reverse Captain's Mode, it's almost a guarantee that it's going to be like a 50-minute game. Because no one is going to know how to end the game before they get like 20,000 gold. And then even when they get 20,000 gold, everyone's going to have shit heroes. And they're going to be like, how do I go uphill on Meepo? Or something like that. I don't know. At least with Captain's Mode, you get semi-serious drafts. I mean, usually most people give it their all. And usually the teams are... I mean, they have a couple of good heroes. Uh-oh. Mimic is drunk. Isn't Mimic like 13? Except for anymore. I should make fun of his terrible choices now. Well, it looks like our captains are I Miss Halo 3, as well as...
10 seconds.
Well, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Fuck that. This guy has muted in his name, so he's a toxic community member. Everyone knows that you don't get muted unless you're toxic. Wait, Mimic, aren't you like 6? Are you going to turn voice on in-game? You know, I haven't actually experimented with turning voice on in-game. I have no idea how to actually do it. I think the only time I've ever had to turn on my voice in-game is when I opted to cast some tournament with Shiver. And then it was like during the age when no one really gave a fuck about Dota TV. And no one, and like the sound in Dota TV was always bugged and shit. Brown DC'd. Brown did indeed DC. Wait, you're 24. What the fuck, dude? I didn't realize that you're actually older than I am. Shit, Mimic.
Dire team pick.
Who am I thinking of then? It wasn't Kyle. I was thinking of someone else. But voice enable 1.
Shadow Demon.
You know,
Radiant team.
remind me to type voice enable 0 at the end of this because I'm gonna forget. Also, another thing that I'm going to forget. How about this? The first person to remind me about this when the game ends, I will give them moderator on the premise that you don't ban anyone. But I caution that I might actually just purge the entire mod list soon, so it might not end up being too useful. But whoever reminds me about camera acceleration and turning that console command off at the end of the game, bam, you'll get modded. But the game has to be over. Like, as soon as the thing falls.
5 seconds.
It's always on, rather. Is there another,
Reserve time.
is there another setting I need to do? You fucking faggot, you better not purge me. Don't worry, I wouldn't purge the people that I play with or talk to frequently. The great purge of 2013, indeed. Camera acceleration and what? Camera acceleration and the console command, basically. Looks like the first pick we have is a lone druid pick. An excellent first pick. He is indeed a terrifying bear. In all seriousness, though, maybe not really first pick worthy, especially when there are so many other good heroes in the pool. But with the new banning and drafting phase, it doesn't really matter. I mean, I've seen, like, professional level teams pick shit that no one is gonna fucking pick. Like, I've seen people pick shit like fucking Spectre, like third pick. It's like, dude, no one's gonna pick that. What the fuck are you doing? But it doesn't matter because it's like they're Navi or some shit. Lone Druid second pick? Seriously? No, Calicot, you retard. Lone Druid first pick. I used to be body bomb back when it makes something. Oh, dude, I know you were. I actually have a list on the other hard drive of everyone who's ever been moderator, and it's like a 250 name list. If I do purge the moderatorship again, which I will probably have to do because people will like fuck around and like ban and clear the chat way too much when there are too many mods. If I do that, then I will again add everyone who has ever mod to the list. I always just randomly re-give people their moderator power. Voice enable 1 is set to 1 by default, so you can turn it off.
5 seconds
So,
remaining.
oh wow, thank you, dude. That's extremely helpful to me, actually. Bam, enjoy your moderator, don't ban anyone. I wonder what actually typing that did then. Probably nothing. Secondary acceleration and shit. Yeah, it was already 1, so I guess it didn't even do anything. Clearing chat is the worst. I agree. Clearing chat is indeed the worst. It's the only thing that makes me... Like, when people get banned and then unbanned immediately, I can't actually see who banned them because they need to stay banned so I can see who banned them. But at the same time, vastly... I really don't care, actually. If someone gets banned and then unbanned immediately, it doesn't really bother me. Like, as long as the ban list is empty. Because, to be frank, it means that I don't have to do as much work in clearing the ban list. But if there are people, like, on the ban list, or, like, the chat gets frequently cleared and I can't tell who's doing it, then that's when it bothers me. First get to mod is Calicot. Dude, Calicot obviously never will lose moderator. He's a moderator everywhere, so if I demod him, I'll probably get banned on Twitch. But not too much to comment on with the picks yet. Now, one thing that's interesting is at least people have picked heroes that are good. And that's always nice because a lot of people, they just pick random shit. And then some people are like, I'm gonna pick the heroes that I see in competitive Dota. even if they can't play the heroes. I think it's always important to make sure that someone can play whatever hero you have on your team. I remember watching like UK Dota and people would just pick heroes that were good. I remember Puri and Flax, or Howie was saying rather, that Puri and Flax commented on it and made fun of people for it. Because if you can't pick the heroes that are popular in competitive play, then don't. I also remember doing a bunch of IXDL games where Eternal Envy would he would always draft good teams, but he would draft like with complete fucking disregard for like what people wanted to play on our team and for what people could play. So there were at least 2 games I played where it's like we didn't have an Enchantress player, and then like someone was just like, okay, I'll play the Enchantress if no one else will. And then like I don't know why you picked Enchantress, everyone said not to, and then someone gets put on Enchantress and then he just berates them the whole game. That's the shit right there. When someone tells you they can't play their hero and you make them play it and then berate them for it. That is the best. Pure Announcer. I actually haven't really heard of the Pure Announcer, or haven't heard the Pure Announcer. But you have to make your bets? Alright, let's see here. I'm not sure who the slowest loader this time was. Fuck, I missed it. But I'm gonna go ahead and say that everyone, like Mitchapalooza has Banth in his name, so that probably means he's gonna be the best player in the game. This guy has something that, it's not quite an anime girl, but it's getting close. Same with this guy. So I can keep my eye on Mitchapalooza and these 2 guys with the anime bitches. You get Kishima team, that team went on to beat the Chinese. I guess so. He's actually an extremely good player. But like a lot of the games I've played with that guy, I mean, they've kind of like thrown me off just because it's like his vision of what needs to happen isn't really fully communicated, or like tilts or some shit. I don't know. Like I don't think he's like a huge tilter, but I've definitely seen games where he's tilted. And I hate that when that happens. It's like there's some people I acknowledge are good players and probably cool dudes, but every game I've played with them, they've been like an asshole, you know? I mean, like I'm not gonna like just go on and on and on about like all of the people I've seen that end up just being like huge dicks or whatever. But there are definitely people I've seen that have ended up actually just being assholes. Like
Reserve time.
Is it gonna be a total lunch so I can bet on it? You can take it lightly. Pain on Demon? Demon's a good player. I mean, I don't think he's like a... Like, he seems like kind of a douche, I guess. I mean, that's a terrible way to put it, but he doesn't seem like the best person, and he definitely tilts and throws games and shit. But he's definitely a good Dota player as well. The 2 people I was thinking of were like Solace and Hannah Montana, because both are people that are like cool people, I guess, and they're like good at the game. But every game I've ever played with Solace or Hannah Montana, there's like, except actually that's not true about Hannah Montana. Hannah Montana is a cool dude, and he doesn't like throw every single game or whatever, or he doesn't tilt in every single game. But every game I've ever played with Solace, and most games I've played with Hannah Montana, like one of them just tilts, because I don't think either of the players takes public games seriously.
10 seconds remaining.
Change your cheerleader form. Oh god, Super Joe is muted? What a toxic player. Toxic community members everywhere. So right now, if you look, the one thing that you really need to notice for the draft is that the Radiant team has actually drafted 2 bug heroes. And more importantly, both of its bug heroes are like stealth assassin bugs, right? I mean, one thing that Valve has done to ensure that insects remain powerful in Dota 2 is they've given every single insect hero a method of invisibility. Let's take a look at the insect heroes in game now. Should we? Or shall we? Take a look. Sakuchi, one of the best invisibilities in the game. Very, very insect tier right there. Vendetta, that's a slaying insect ability. 550 bonus damage? Wow, that's like a 600 damage attack. Then look at Sand King. Sand King is hardly a king of anything. He may as well be the king of shitty invisibility spells. Sandstorm? What kind of invisibility is that? May as well just use it to disjoint projectiles. You're not getting away from shit with your fucking Sandstorm. Imagine if Sand King had Sakuchi, then he'd be the Sand King. Right now he may as well be the fucking Sand Queen. Not much to say about the draft after that. I mean, if you take account of how many female heroes there are, I think there are kind of 2 female heroes on the Dire team. I always assumed that Bane was a female, but now that I think about it, Bane probably isn't a female, and that's probably really fucked up that I considered this a female hero just because it makes sucking sounds when it uses Fiend Script. I'm pretty sure Queen of Pain is a female hero. I mean, Queen of Pain has enormous titties and an ass and such. Weaver might be a female as well. I don't think Weaver is a female, because bugs are all men. There's no such thing as a girl bug. Yeah, Bane is probably a male, but we're just going to keep going with female. I mean, it makes more sense. She throws up the hands, hugs you, and starts making sucking sounds or whatever. Gives you nightmares, what have you. Shadow Demon might be a female as well. I mean, he's kind of androgynous and maybe a little bit of a bitch. Look at this sick draft. That clutch sniper pick. Absolutely amazing, especially when they're heroes like Queen of Pain, Weaver, Bane, and Nyx. None of these heroes are capable of ganking or punishing a hero like Sniper. Yo, Brood is clearly a mother. So I feel like we're gonna actually have to remake this game because, yep, this guy is actually gone, I think. I'm trying to think of a way to remake this game in such a way that doesn't like fuck anyone over and make sure that everyone who's here stays here. Yeah.
Prepare for battle.
I'm trying to find. I have an idea. Alright, I'm gonna black the screen and say the password. Alright, there we go. Everyone will pick the same thing in all pick mode. I'm gonna remake the game. I usually don't like needing to black the stream for anything, and I'm gonna have one of the people that's asking to get in. I'll let them get in. There we go. So the lobby has been made. Everyone should join shortly, and it should just only be the people that were in the last game. I can hear the password, the way he clicks the buttons. Foolish fool, I was watching. Looks like the lobby is filling up. At the very least, it should be enough that everyone takes a slot. Oh yeah, that's true, I should join the broadcast. Let's see here. Alright, so the game has been made. The password has to remain a secret, obviously. If everyone knows the password, then people are just going to join the game. I mean, it could be anything. Make sure the retard that DCs picks the same hair body. Someone else took his slot, new meta, because he brings that next level metagame into every game he plays. Truly a phenomenal player. I seem to have fucked up. I could swear that when I started it, all of the slots were full, but I'm almost... I mean, I could be wrong. Oh yeah, I have to let new meta in. I mean, that guy had... New meta is his name. You know he's gonna bring the next level metagame. Slowest sarcastic cast start ever. It really, really is. Let's see if anyone takes the slots. If not, let's see. Can I send people messages now if they're not on my friends list? Let's see. How about this? I'll send this guy the, if he accepts, I'll send him the password. If anyone puts like an X in Banff, and then I'll just send you a friend request or whatever, and then I can send you the password in the game so that you can actually just get in the game. I just want the game to start. Hold on, I'll black the screen. Apparently new meta is a retard and hasn't identified the fact that everyone has left. Fucking new meta. Let's see here. Just trying to get people into the game. I think I've actually just fucked up the password, perhaps. Maybe I mistyped it. Let's see. Maybe the spectators will man up and take a slot. Again, I would unblock the monitor here, guys, but I'm like sending people the password, so... Okay. I'm gonna put a 1 at the end. There we go. Hopefully this will start. It's in all pick mode because the drafts have already been done. New meta is gonna have to play someone else's draft. And the game has begun. Here we go, guys. It's gonna be only the highest level of play. What have you done, buddy? You done this shit? As the previous slot being passed doesn't work. Oh god, dude. You know, this makes me feel awful because I'm almost guaranteed that there were people that were in the previous game and then didn't get back in, which is like absolutely terrible circumstance. This is what happens when you try to satisfy everyone. It's like you don't kick the specs and you try to let them in, and then it takes, and then you try to make sure everyone's in the same game, and it takes like a fucking hour to start the game. I think that next time I'll just have extreme prejudice and just absolutely fuck everyone. Let's see. All the picks have to be the same, but the funny thing is I don't actually remember what all of the heroes were. I think there was a, let's see, there was a Nyx, a Sand King, a Bane. There are lots of cool heroes. I'm sure that people... Wait, what? Let's see. Buddy, you're actually retarded, perhaps. Oh no. I definitely fucked up the password on the second time. My team had Lone Drune last game. Is it already wrong? Ah. See, this is terrible too because people are just picking whatever the fuck they want. What happened?
Prepare
Okay,
for battle.
even better. This is perhaps the best way to to start. The teams have just picked like some of the heroes that were in the previous game. They're not all right. So it's turned into an all-pick game. Truly the best start ever to a sarcastic cast. I fuck up the password, people fuck up the game, spectators don't load, but it is... Wait. Only rule? No, no rules. This hurts. It does indeed hurt. It hurts to watch as well, though, is the thing. But the game has actually begun, so it's time to cast it. And those who didn't get in the game, I can already tell you right now, you're actually gonna be pretty happy that you didn't get in the game when you look around and see some of the item builds. I'm almost certain. So here we go. Alright everybody, this is Barney bringing you another pubcast presentation. Looks like we have a Kiesnor on the Slark over here with a passable item build. We have New Meta on the Sniper with a less passable item build. Perhaps, maybe you can say, I mean, whatever, 6 Tangos, Ring of Protection. It's okay, it's not terrible, it's not the worst shit in the world. Then we have Slarking on the Viper. Actually, he has random gold, doesn't he? No, actually, no, he does. But we have Slarking on the Viper, and they're running the big next level new meta Viper sniper lane. One of the most powerful lanes imaginable. 2 ranged agility heroes. How's anyone gonna farm with that? If you take a look at the Silver, absolutely no regeneration, but 2 Iron Branches. It's because he wants to jungle hard. Loomed in on the bottom lane with a Glove of Haste and 1 Clarity. I'm almost certain that he actually has used the 2nd Clarity. He probably started with 2. Excellent creep blocking. Alright, so it looks like we have Lifestealer going top. He's going to farm his little heart out with his friend Skeleton King. Skeleton King managing to go to the lane with 2 gloves, 1 for each hand, as well as a healing salve in case he gets a little bit thirsty in the lane. Weaver's going to sit here and let's see how he maintains creep equilibrium. Let's watch him auto-attack shit. He's a Clarity Weaver with 2 slippers. So he's getting... I mean, this is actually the best item build you could do on Weaver. If you look at Weaver, he has 6 appendages. Quite a lot of appendages. Let's take a look at new meta and see how things are going. Let's take a look at the last hits as well. I want to see if anyone's exceeded 4 a minute into the game. Looks like no one has. Everyone's kind of sitting at that 3 zone. Last hitting is pretty hard though, so I can't really blame anyone. Looks like mid is the battle of the Stout, Shield, Tango, Double Branch, or more heroes. Juggernaut has actually opted to take a few less items so he can get an earlier bottle, and if you look, he has 200 more gold in the Sark. Almost certainly going to get a bottle before. Lumen's going to do that asshole thing where he just kind of tries to block camps, but then he says, fuck it, I don't need to block camps, and he just pulls the creep wave because Bane wasn't able to stop it. Bane's pretty good at stopping pulls from a hero like a Silver, because you can just sleep the bear, but he can't do too much against Nature's Prophet, which means Lumen's going to get more than he probably should out of the lane. If you look, new meta is farming. The Viper looks like he has 1 CS. I don't know if he's just conceded farm to new meta, taking the ultra bitch route.
Is under attack.
I need to get a cursor lock so my mouse doesn't go off to the other monitor. So far it looks like everyone's getting that big CS. Juggernaut, a hero in mid who's fighting another hero pretty actively, is actually the lead farmer. This kind of leads me to question what the fuck is possibly happening in like the top lane, that the Nyx only has 4 CS. But at the same time, I mean, it is a Viper and a Sniper, so they can do big, scary right-click auto attacks onto you. Chuck builds your Healing Ward. Healing Ward is actually a really good spell. At the same time though, if you don't go any plus stats on Juggernaut, a lot of people like to get like +2 to stats so you can do the the ultimate spin combination, but he does have 2 Iron Branches. Level and Healing Word, especially when he has something like a bottle, might be good. But he's not really taking too much damage. I'm really surprised at how much more CS he's getting than the Slark, given that the Slark has higher base damage and such. But the Slark is actually getting fucked pretty hard here. I mean, he has 400 gold, but if he can manage to get enough gold for a bottle, then he's not going to be in too bad a position, to be honest. Lumden's getting like way more out of bottom lane than he should be able to get away with, really. I mean, when you put Nature's Prophet off lane, like usually at best you can kind of expect them to be really disruptive with Nature's Call, because you can send the treants in and it's really hard to stop. If you send them in at the right time, it's really hard to stop them blocking the camps in the first couple minutes of the game. But I wouldn't expect a tree to get level 3 minutes in on the off lane. I mean, in a 1v2, it's just not too good. Looks like new meta is actually opting to max his Shrapnel. Not a very new meta build. I mean, not many people actually do go for the Shrapnel, though. I really am not a fan of it myself. But that said, Shrapnel is actually a pretty good ability when it comes to like pushing us up.
Double damage.
Yeah, Bane actually does have 4 legs, but if you look, he doesn't use any of them to move, so he may as well not have any legs. I mean, he has 4 arms as well, but just because Bane has 4 legs and 4 arms doesn't mean you get 4 gauntlets of strength and 4 boots. Everyone knows you actually don't need any boots on Bane, given the fact that the hero has 315 movement speed and no legs. If you buy boots, pretty much going to get banned. Let's see what this big Bane rotation is going to do. Wow, what a gank! Here we go. Slark with the DD. Such a gank. Wow, really disruptive stuff right there. It looked like there were a couple of miscommunications, maybe a few execution errors, and not really the gank that they were looking for. And let's see what happens here. Wee! Sound big play. Siren Lifesteal is going hard on new meta. Is he going to man up? Is he going to man down? He's going to man up all the way. New meta's going to get first blood. Getting ran down by the Sand King. Sand King's going to get kited by the Viper, though. Oh, he's doing the dance of his people, though. No one can hurt him anymore. They need a detection to hurt him. New meta's just going to run away. Still only 2 slippers on the Weaver. He must have something big on the Courier. There we go. He has an Aquila. Looks like an illusion on the Juggernaut. Only thing scarier than 1 Juggernaut is 2 Juggernaut. And 3 Juggernaut is just, oh jeez, what are you going to do against 3 Juggernauts? Looks like Sand King actually dies to the Viper up top. I'm not too sure how that actually happened, but given that the Sniper was such low HP, I didn't really expect it. Now, another thing that I didn't expect was to see that Syllabear was actually the highest CSer in the game as a Jungle Syllabear. I mean, Jungle Syllabear farm is really fucking slow, to be honest. Especially if you start at level 1. If you manage to get like level 3 or like level 5 before going to the woods by like pulling from the offlane, then you can kind of farm a little bit faster. If you start at level 1, it's pretty bad. I mean, the last time I had to do Jungle Syllabear was because I went to the offlane, got 1 pull done. And then, if you do have to jungle a Syllabear though, at level 1, I highly recommend stacking the small camp and then pulling it. If you stack the small camp and a Kobold Taskmaster spawns for the movement speed aura, and then there are any kind of ranged creeps, like the Kobolds that can spawn with the Taskmaster, the Harpies, or even the Ghosts, then you can actually pull the small camp really easily on Dire. You don't even need the Kobold to spawn to pull the small camp on Dire, but it makes it really easy. I mean, the movement speed aura it's the difference between being able to pull like to here and being able to pull to here. And all that really matters is that you're hit by a projectile when you're standing around here. That said, most players still don't pull the Dire small camp. Looks like woo! Another big play up top by the Lifestealer. This time he's going to battle the Viper, and I think he's going to win. Oh, he gets him, but the Shrapnel takes him down. Gets caught by the Shrapnel. Looks like new meta. One thing that you can always say about new meta is that he pushes the metagame with every fucking game he plays. Take a look at this. The Tranquil Boots double Sage's Mask build. Now, a lot of people, oh no, I missed some action bottom. It's like I'm Toby-Wan Kenobi on the camera over here, just missing everything. What is wrong with me? It looked like the Juggernaut actually picked up the Bane. Probably used his ultimate to do it. Just walked up, ulted, and spun him.
Middle tower is under attack.
Pretty standard walk up and claim a kill. If you look at the Lone Druid, he's getting pretty close to his Midas. I mean, he's at 1,100 gold. So is the Lumden, so they're going to have the Midas advantage. Looks like Sir Roscoe J. Fluffington III has already disconnected. He died by the Viper auto attacks. And it looks like a little bit of dancing going on by the Sand King, trying to protect people. Nothing scares this Lark away like a dance. I heard an open wounds, and it looks like the Viper is getting brought down, getting auto-attacked hard again. Lifestealer's going to keep on bopping him. Look at this skill build, pretty interesting stuff. It's going to be a battle of the auto-attacks and walking away. Does the Infest for the killing blow. He's going to walk at the Sniper. Nothing too much can happen there anymore. What the fuck is that sniper? Oh my god. Well, a lot of people like to get Tranquil Boots and a Sage's Mask so that you can disassemble for the Basilius if you actually need it. But getting 2 Sage's Masks sort of suggests that he's going for something something questionable, I suppose. I don't really know what he can do with the 2 Sage's Masks that will end up being good. But I caught it on camera. The Sand King ended up dying again. That was pretty much an issue of positioning. It looks like Lumden has the fastest Midas in the game. 7 minutes. Probably one of the higher farmers this game as well as an offlaner. No, actually not really. 187 gold per minute. It's probably just because he went like no other items in Midas. It's sort of like how the Silver's Midas is actually going to be later, but his net value is going to be higher because the Silver has like 600 gold worth of shit that isn't Midas. Lumden literally just has a fucking Midas, but that's kind of standard actually for Nature's Prophets to just go really, really raw Midases. I mean, these days people even have like their supports pull them clarities in serious games so that you don't have to go like dumb shit. Like, I don't want to say Basilius is dumb shit, but like Basilius isn't really terrible, even on Prophet sometimes, but you're not forced into any items like that for the purpose of farming in a game where you get pulled clarities and just go really raw Midas. It looks like the Rage is kind of wasted, but it's a level 1 Rage, so it doesn't really matter. Lumden now auto-attacking the Viper, but the Viper is gonna... Well, I was just gonna say the Viper might be able to actually put in a decent amount of return damage, but that definitely wasn't the case since there were actually 5 heroes from Dire there. What Radiant has to do when this actually happens is they kind of have to push up the other lanes. Like Lumden TP'd away from like bottom, and he doesn't have the ability to go back bottom either. So there's nothing you can do to actually defend his tower here. So this is the point in the game where if you're like the Weaver and the Bane, you need to damage the tower, especially when you have an Aquila. But looks like Lumden was going to TP there and then canceled. Maybe just trying to scare them away or get them to stop pushing, but... And Sniper is actually going for Orchid. I kind of expected this when I saw the 2 Sages masks, but I didn't want to call it prematurely just because I don't think it's like the sickest item build, especially on a Sniper in a game like this. It's going to be annoying for him to try to not die when there are heroes like Nature's Prophet and he can't break the Sprout, Juggernaut, Lifestealer, and Sand King. All those heroes are pretty punishing and Sniper really doesn't have any escape mechanism aside from running the fuck away. But Lumden is trying to do what he can to defend the tower, and I'm pretty sure he's going to be able to keep it up entirely. The Dire wards are pretty aggressive. They can see everything that the Radiant are doing, but I don't think that this lane ward is too useful unless you're running a tri-lane. If you're running a lane where like you can completely force the enemies out of your lane, then having this ward is incredibly useful, like against the solo. But here, maybe not. If like these 2 heroes are not like guaranteed to die for standing too far, but with Lumden TPing, maybe. The Lifesteal is getting completely fucked up here. He needs to invest into something. He actually has the presence of mind to invest into a creep, which is good, because if he died there, it would have been very unfortunate. There's still a Sniper ult and he has no mana. But Sniper's not going to press the issue. Lacks sarcasm, I guess so. Uh oh, Slark's going for the big play on the Lone Druid. The Lone Druid doesn't have his ultimate, he's level 8, almost 9, so he's just going to kind of die like a bitch here. I never see Lone Druid dying. He does have his bear up though, so it's not too bad. Now the great thing about new meta, and why people were like, oh, you know, fuck, why'd you let new meta in the game? Well, I have to let new meta into the game when that other guy wasn't coming back. I mean, new meta sure pushes the metagame every time. And here we go. Looks like Saber's gonna go for the Omni Slash. Big Omni Slash. One slash. Lumden's gonna dust up this Weaver and do some auto attacks, and Weaver's gonna try to scuttle away. Oh, what the fuck are you doing, Weaver? What the fuck did you do? If you die here, Weaver? Oh, if you die here, you die like a coward. Weaver, no! No, Weaver, what are you doing? Oh, Weaver went up the river. You gotta get that mana, son! Oh, he didn't have enough mana. Poor Weaver. Oh, it's so unfortunate. If only the clarity would have happened a minute sooner. If only he would not have gotten auto-attacked that one additional time. R.I.P. Weaver. Looks like Weaver got exterminated. Alright, now in the top lane, the Dire can actually see where 3 of the Radiant heroes are, and since 1 is dead, this is always a really comfortable situation to be in when you're running a team that has 3 carries and 2 fucking Midases, where you know where every single hero on the enemy team is. The only hero that didn't get sighted is the Slark. With the exception of the Slark, they should know where absolutely everyone is. Party please, It looks like since his acquisition of a 8-minute Midas, Lumden has managed to farm up an entire brown boots and a dust. I assume he's going for Shadowblade with brown boots, which is why he hasn't purchased anything and is just sitting on his gold. New meta running away, but that's what the Tranquil Boots are good for! Now, to New Meta's credit, he will get an okay timed Orchid. Looks like they failed to really kill anyone down there. Lumen just TP'd away. Acceleration constant, thanks dude. Juggernaut is going to pick up a level in crit. Now Healing Ward is a really, really good ability, but in some games I think that going for 2 points in Healing Ward and then actually maxing your crit is a smart thing to do. But it's one of those things that people do it a lot of different ways on Juggernaut. Looks like Weaver's actually going to pop his 60-second cooldown time-lapse to time-lapse the 200 damage that he took from Nature's Prophet Ultimate. And look at this sick farm from everywhere on the map. A whole 300 gold per minute for 2 heroes. That's how you know you're playing in a game where people are nasty good farmers. And if we take a look at the last hits, well actually, looks like Weaver's going to get gone on here by Lumden and Juggernaut. What a gank! Oh no, Weaver, you popped your time-lapse to backtrack 200 damage. Oh, but he's going to TP away. And there's nothing they can do to break it. He's doing his little bug dance. Now is Radiant going to close in on top lane? They have no tower here, and this Lifestealer is kind of fucked if anything happens. Looks like Sanking doing the dance of his people. Lifestealer infesting into Sanking, manning up. But Sanking doesn't want to man up. Sanking wants to do the fucking Sanking dance. He's getting drawn all over right now. Oh, new meta dropping shrapnel all over him. Oh no, Slark on the run. Slark's going to pounce fucking Olympian over here. Oh, he's doing his transformation. He's going big bear mode. As this happens, new meta manning up. Oh no, he's trying to snipe the... Oh my god, he no-scopes the Sand King before going down. Loom Dumb, shown why everyone calls him Loom Dumb, getting killed by the Viper on the back of the fight. Now Lone Druid on the run, but he's not running too fast. 148 movement speed, better just turn and fight. Oh, look at that enormous bear dick. This is what happens when you man up. Oh, Viper's found himself in a bear cave. Everyone knows bears are hard counter to Vipers. Since when could snakes kill bears? Oh man, what a sick nasty ultimate from Saber over here. What a Daijobu play. Pretty Sugoi. Lifestealer respawn and just goes to Rice in the middle lane. Looks like Nature's Prophet ended up buying out for that as well. No, bears kill snakes. That's damn right. Bears kill the fuck out of snakes, especially flying snakes like Viper. Excalibur. Fuck off kindly. Looks like a Soul Ring pick up 15 minutes in the game with Bane. Now, when you get your ultimate on Bane, what you really need is the Soul Ring. After all, like I said, you don't need boots to position yourself for the ultimate. You move at 315 movement speed. Who moves faster than that? Very few heroes move faster than that. You don't need boots. I mean, look at this Juggernaut. 435? Fucking snail. You kind of want to slowly walk the phase boots, or the Fiend Script into them. Why is Sniper in an Orchid? Don't even question it. It's new meta. New meta advances the metagame with every game he plays. You know, that sick attack speed. Oh, what a pounce from the Slark. Going hard. Now he's going a little soft. Now he's on the run. Mid tower at 32 HP on a tier 1. Umden's still doing some stuff over here. I think he's on the run. It's tough to say. Oh boy, look at that sick nasty leap. The samurai is running away. He's got his boots of purple, he's safe, but Lumden doesn't want to let the Slark just leave. Slark yet again going invincible. There's no way to hurt the Slark when he presses R. It's pretty much like a one-man Omni ult. Oh, it's a furious ult over there. 5 seconds for the Omni Slash to come up. He's not actually going to Fiend Script, he's just going to kind of sit there AFK. Now he's going to Fiend Script. There we go. What an effective Fiend Script. And here comes the Omni Slash. Oh, here comes the fucking Omni Slash. Goodbye, Slark. Goodbye, Bane. Nope, apparently not goodbye, Bane. Bane's like AFK. Oh, there we go. Sucking him off for the kill. And let's see. Looks like Sniper is really out of position here, but he's not actually going to get punished for it. This is sad, dude. These games are always sad. But the thing is, you can look at it like a sad game, or you can just enjoy it for what it is. If only someone had a TP. No. TPs are actually bad items. Like, if you want to know just how bad TPs are, let's take a TP check right now. I mean, first of all, if you look at the gold per minute, nearly 17 minutes in the game, no one is actually farming above 300 gold per minute. But let's take a look at, let's actually look at the action going on up top. It looks like Mitch Palooza manning up yet again. No one fast, so he's just going to kind of die. Which is weird, because I'm pretty sure he's the one who forced the issue there by being up so far. But let's take a look at, let's do a TP check really quick. Sniper, no TP. Viper, no TP. Weaver, TP. Slark, no TP. Bane, no TP. Silverbear, TP. Sand King, TP. Lifestealer, TP. Juggernaut, TP. Lumden, no TP. Luminen might have TP'd bottom, but he TP'd bottom with his teleportation skill. So it looks like on the Radiant side, there's a whole lot of TPs. And as I say that, Viper goes to buy a TP from the side shop. Here we go. Looks like, uh-oh, Saber, are you Daijobu now? No, I don't think you are. He tried to do some spinning and some auto-attacking stuff, but with that powerful orchid, just not able to. Now he's going to spin and run away. Looks like Nature's Prophet's going to come in and try to turn the gang. New meta bringing the courier in to deliver a Ghost Scepter. Ooh, what a new meta build. Is he going to pop it? Oh, now he's a ghost! No Ghostbusters over here in the dark. He's practically invincible. How is anyone going to kill him now? Oh no, the Ghost Scepter actually expires after a set time? But Sanking's coming in, his burrow striking the ground, not quite hitting anything. Viper actually going down. The courier seems to be AFK. A sacrifice for the enemies. And now the two Radiant, they're going in for the gank. The Bane is just seeing what's up. You know, he's going to kind of walk away. He's got his boots now, so no one can catch him. The Slark has decided this isn't a very good place to Slark anymore. The lone Druid knows that when shit is going down, the most safe place to farm is the enemy forest. Uh-oh. Oh, Bane really wants to make the play. He's going for this. He wanted to go from the side. Now he's going to swing around, but by the time he gets there, the tower may no longer be up. However, they do have a fortified, but I don't know how well this potentially 4v2 is going to go. That said, Pink and Brown are both TPing towards bottom. I don't know why Brown TP'd from here to here. Maybe not the best TP. Sleep on the SK gets pulled off of him. Shane is getting attacked in. Oh no, that's a really disruptive silence on the Juggernaut. Is he going to be able to get his ult off? No, he's not. But even without his ultimate, they're going to win the fight. I don't know if Slark's going to do much Slarking. Now they're going to lose the fight, actually. Oh, now they're going to lose it hard. I don't know if the Lifesteal's actually going to die here. I mean, he has a Yasha and phase boots, so he's pretty much fucking NASCAR at this point. He's going to pop his wand, Luminen's going to come in and try to help him a little bit. Slark is going to kind of chase the courier, and I think couriers have seen enough blood this game. Luminen's actually going to do a pretty good tree block as well. Slark is going to go hard. Oh my god, look at the dick on Slark. It's fucking massive. How does he even move with balls that big? The Lifestealer is running away with the Samurai Sword and his phase boots. He's going to man up as well. Like a true Samurai, he's going to die fighting. Oh man. Speaking of samurai shit, this Slark might want to say Doku after that one. Oh, Slark, please, what are you doing, son? Bam, the no-scope comes out. The no-scope actually gets cancelled. If you move a certain distance away from the sniper, you can actually not get ulted. And because Lifestealer is part Kenyan this game, he was able to pull out of the range of the sniper ult this game.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
If new meta moved a bit closer, he might have been able to get it off. Silbear now has like a Maelstrom and stuff, so Silbear is basically carrying from jungle AFK. I mean, he started out in the woods, and now he is a farming machine. His bear is still enfeebled, very weak bear. Now it's not enfeebled as soon as I click on it, but it's rabid. And when the bear is rabid, you gotta put it down. Let's see what happens here in mid. I feel like there's just going to be constant action in this game. And the action's up top. Oh no, Weaver, you're getting exterminated by Sand King. Look who the more powerful bug is now, but he's going to time lapse. And since I'm pretty sure the only connection they have is Dust, no one's going to get him. But oh, new meta with the sick 420 no scope. But he manages to die after doing it. I mean, hard counter to Sniper is Juggernaut. Juggernaut to Samurai, and everyone knows that Samurais counter snipers. The Bonsai Charge, highly effective against the poor agility rifleman that is Sniper. Perhaps the only reason that they're losing is because snipers are actually also very weak against bears. I mean, if you were sniping at something and then all of a sudden a fucking bear charged at you, you would just be terrified. And I'm not quite sure what this panda bear is actually wearing though. Maybe that's some sort of saddle. Even more terrifying. If I saw a bear with a saddle, I would shit my pants just because of the implication that someone was able to ride that bear. Yeah, that Ghost Scepter was really doing work. It prevented him from getting Omni Slash there pretty hard. Even though he ate 3 slashes from the Omni. It's true, I don't know what's stronger than bears. Oh no, poor Luminen, he's totally gonna have to press his invincibility button to get away from this one. It's a good thing that with the press of one button, Luminen is able to pretty much single Omni Knight ult himself. In middle lane, there's a bit of a tower defense. Almost gets the deny on Silver. That was actually pretty close. To his credit, that was pretty damn good. But not quite enough. And is there going to be some action on mid? Oh, Luminen's going to auto-attack shit for mediocre damage. Ends up getting the kill. Now Weaver is getting killed yet again, and if he uses his ultimate, oh man, what a fucking guy. He waited until the last possible second there. But he gets dusted by Luminen afterwards, so he can't use his ultimate to clear it. Now Viper's getting rooted to the ground and absolutely demolished by the bear. It's pretty much a Weaver gangbang at this point. He's still dusted, but the dust is going to expire, but all of a sudden Sand King ults. Pretty much kills everyone. Now, Slark has seen the horrors of war. He's probably going to want to leave here. Now, New Meta is a fucking man. He's going to defend from the hills over here. It's looking pretty good for the Dire now, though. They have a pretty substantial advantage over 7,500 in both categories, so. And that's without a tower advantage as well. Looks like another Courier has spilled its blood. I believe this time it was the Radiant Courier. New Meta actually uses this Ghost Scepter, but if you look, I'm not quite sure what happened there, but all I saw was a sniper at extremely low HP, like a quarter, who is Ghost Sceptered and then gets spun. If you use the Ghost Scepter after you get hit like twice, it's not even worth it, because then the spin will just kill you when you're Ghost Sceptered. Uh-oh, it looks like Lone Druid has found his way into the Bear Cave. The entire Radiant team seems to be hibernating while Lone Druid farms up Rosh. Oh man, what a player. All these puns. So good. Now, not using his Battle Cry when he does the Rosh, you know, that extra 4 armor and 40 damage. Looks like Mimic has managed to identify that Radiant is in fact losing the game. Let's see what Mitchapalooza the Samurai opts to go next. Is he going to finish his Sanj and Yasha? Now, if you guys don't know, Sanj and Yasha are actually both swords in like Phantasy Star Online, both of which are samurai swords in the game, which is what the Dota ones are based off. Oh no, he's invested into the bear. It's a bear with something inside of it. What a terrifying foe. Really good thing that Weaver can just go invincible though. Anytime shit gets bad, you can just hop in that bear and then nothing can kill him. Or you can hop invis rather. And there's still a life stealer in the bear. Oh no, the bear's given birth! Nothing is more terrifying than a mother bear! Bane's trying to get away, but Slark isn't gonna let him die like a bitch. Slark also an invincibility hero, nothing can hurt him. Sand King doing the dance of his people. Loomed in on the chase, he's gonna auto attack Slark a couple of times. Slark gonna leap away, showing everyone his moves. Now he's gonna purge himself right, huge deeps. Viper also gonna do what he can to help. Now he's gonna get his wounds opened up and then fucked viciously by 4 dire heroes. As this happens, New Meta is up top. New Meta is going on a little bit of a vacation. He's seen the horrors of war. He doesn't want to be a part of that shit. Oh, it looks like New Meta's going to go down fighting. Oh, but he's going to go Scepter, and then he's going to do one last no-scope and Shrapnel, and then he's just going to fucking leave. Oh, man, if he would have somehow turned that, I would have been very pleased. Mitchapalooza limping his way over to the Dark Troll. No, he's gonna go back to the lane. He sees towers and he fucking hates towers, but oh, there we go. He's gonna fight a creep. That creep got fucked. Surprisingly close on that sniper, indeed.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Now, New Meta's still the top farmer on his team by quite a margin. Looks like Lumden manages to pick up a kill on the Bane in the bottom lane as well. I don't know why the Bane was up there, actually. I mean, there was really no one else opting to defend. He wasn't up too far, though. The Bane was actually below the ramp, but it was still too far given the circumstances. Looks like Bane is trying to FF, but little does he know that no fucking surrender will be tolerated in this game. He has to fight till the end. Looks like Mitchapalooza is going to run his Samurai ass through the middle. He's going to bonsai charge the Viper and just kind of slap his ass a little bit. Lumen's going to chaos the kill like a huge dick. And the bear's gonna kind of crawl his way over. Oh, now he's gonna get no-scoped himself. Oh no! The bear's been shot. But everyone knows that when you hunt bear, you have to shoot him multiple times. Very simple stuff. The bear is a powerful lightning wizard. Yet again, Lumina manages to cast a kill with the Dagon. Now the bear is attacking the sniper. Oh, it's the charging bear. He's been rooted in place. All he can do is watch his teammates get fucked. He could have Ghost Sceptered out of the root, but he's not going to. He's gonna hold the Ghost Scepter. He's gonna continue to hold the Ghost Scepter. Now he's gonna Ghost Scepter. There we go. Oh, what the fuck? I guess you can't go Scepter out of that. Looks like the Sand King still has his 2 gloves. King's not going to lose his gauntlets this game. Now this is quite the tech switch we see from the Lifesteal. Now Lifesteal's having a bit of an identity crisis. He's purchased a wand and then a sword and then a hammer. You really have to commit to your weapon of choice. You can't just buy shit wizard items and then go powerful swords. Personally, I'm a big fan of sword items. If you look at the Juggernaut is a pretty committed player. He's identified the fact that his hero actually wields a sword, and he purchased a Samurai sword on Juggernaut, which is obviously the best Juggernaut item in the game. Invincibility Blade can just about anyone. It looks like we've just witnessed a Burrow Strike on a Linken's Weaver. Linken's obviously blocking the Burrow Strike. It's a very timely Linken's, 24 minutes. So fast. Oh, Slark goes for a leap, but then gets punched by the Sand King, and Sand King manning up really hard and getting away with 3 HP, 1 HP? Oh my god, I've never seen someone die to an Orb of Venom, ever, in Dota, but I almost did right there. Lumin with a big auto attack keeps. His Dagon's almost up, he's gonna try to cast this, I'm sure. Nope, now he's gonna die. Yeah, Lumin getting wrecked. Weaver will probably get away here too because detection costs gold. It's not lethal? Huh. I actually didn't know that Orb of Venom was not lethal. Because almost always your HP regeneration will outpace it. I can't believe I didn't know that. That's probably why I've never seen someone die to it. That said, the dot damage from Orb of Venom is incredibly low anyways. It's 3 poison damage every single time it ticks, which gets reduced because I think it counts as thing. Yeah, that's probably why. I mean, if you can't die to it, that could be why I never saw anyone die to it. Oh no, Slark! Poor Slark! Oh, but detection costs gold. And if you look, Lifestealer has actually purchased 2 swords. And now, I talked about the bug disparity previously. It looks like Sniper actually gets killed. Juggernaut's going to do his sick samurai slashes, and he's going to pick up the Weaver as well. But if you look, this is why the Dire is winning. Take a look at their items, right? Look at the Juggernaut. Juggernaut's got 3 swords. Look at that. 1, 2, 3. Count them. 3 swords. He also has a lot of purple swords. Diffusal kind of counts as a purple sword. 3 of his items are purple. The other 2 are green. Pretty big item synergy there. If you look, Lifestealer also has 2 purple swords. And Lumin, what do you know? Lumin has a sword as well. Slark bought a glove. He bought a blade of attack. Does he think he's Wolverine? What the fuck is this? Bane bought a Null Talisman and a Soul Ring. Just buying jewelry and shit. Magic Wand. Some sort of wizard. He thinks he's Harry Potter. And uh-oh, here comes the Invincibility Blade Juggernaut. And he's just gonna kind of see his way out. He doesn't want any of that. I mean, Viper built a sword, but he's a Viper. Everyone knows that snakes have no appendages, therefore the sword is somewhat wasted. Sniper built an Orchid and a Ghost Scepter. Both of these are staffs, and you don't ever want to buy a staff on a Sniper. Sniper uses a gun, not a bitch staff. I mean, what's next? Is he going to buy a magic stick or a magic wand? What a scrub item. And still, it looks like the Dire is unable to end the game. Someone said, why don't you do reverse captain's mode? And this is why. If you look, it's 30 minutes in, and there's almost a 30,000 gold lead for the Dire, which means the Dire has managed to farm up 1,000 more gold every minute. Think about how difficult that is to do, to farm up 1,000 more gold a minute. That means, like, all of your heroes need to have 200 gold per minute more. Like, that's pretty substantial. I mean, also it's like 40,000 gold to nearly 70,000, so it's like a huge, huge lead. But still, they're not able to end the game, they're not able to go high ground. And they still haven't even contested Rosh. If it was reverse captain's mode, all of the heroes would be bad here. Oh no, Lumin's been dusted, now he's getting gripped, but uh-oh, the grip guy is getting smacked up. Sand King's gonna go in with ultimate. It's gonna completely destroy the Slark. Now Viper, it's his turn to strike. He's gonna, looks like everybody hates Lumin. Oh no, Lumin's gonna get killed. RIP Lumin, poor 40 for Lumin, guys. And Weaver's just gonna kind of scuttle his ass out of there. Once again, Weaver proves that simply by merit of having a skill called Sakuchi that lets you run really quickly and go invisible, he's basically an unkillable demigod. Sniper going E-Blade? I really don't think the Sniper is going E-Blade. Oh, he is going E-Blade. Oh, God. I was going to say I don't think he's going E-Blade. I think he just got the Ghost Scepter so he doesn't die to the Juggernaut ult, which would have been, like, acceptable. Also, if you think about it, Ghost Scepter does give you, like, a ton of base stats, similar to, like, what a drum would do for you, just without the movement speed. But when you have a Ghost Scepter, sometimes actually just getting the Therablade is not too much more expensive. If you look there, though, maybe not the most effective itemization. I mean, he has 2 completed items and he was able to do nothing. That said, I mean, he was pretty much on top of a bunch of enemy heroes. Oh no, Weaver, please! Weaver endures the entire assault of the samurai swords. And oh no, it looks like Juggernaut can go invincible too. It's a battle of invincibility heroes. Now Viper's gonna fight someone. Looks like it's gonna be the bear. He actually ulted the bear, not the bear hero. Looks like powerful samurai Michibluza with his blink dagger. I'm not a big fan of this item build. He has a dagger, 2 swords, and a hammer. Really, he must not be very proficient with either weapon. Looks like Weaver's gonna again just Sakuchi around. Weaver has indeed identified that he actually can never die if he just presses Sakuchi. Let's just watch the Weaver here. I don't think he's, unless he gets rooted at like a really inconvenient time, he's just scuttling and weaving. but he doesn't actually do enough damage to kill anyone. At this point, he's actually going to die because he just got rooted and his time lapse was down. But what I was saying was that he wouldn't die unless he got an unfortunate root, and then he got an unfortunate
Radiant's
root.
middle barracks has fallen.
No, the sniper actually got, I'm pretty sure he got purged when he F-bladed someone. I'm pretty sure he hit someone with the F-blade, or the Oblivion Staff. Or not Oblivion Staff, rather, but the Orchid F-blade. And then tried to cast ult while ghosted, like what he's doing now. But then, bam, guy goes magic immune, he gets Dagon. I mean, when you get hit by a Dagon 5 as a sniper, when you F-blade, you take a lot of damage. Let's take a look at the gold lead. Now we're approaching the 40,000 gold lead by 30 minutes, or 33 minutes area.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under
I mean, they almost have double the experience earned, nearly double the gold as well. Call out this Bane because he was fucking useless in my lane. Oh, that hatred. Nothing really happened to bottom. I think that the Bane sat in the lane a while, but to be fair, he might have expected the Nature's Prophet to be more disruptive with the trees. Instead, though, the Nature's Prophet just ended up pulling with the trees and got a lot more experience in gold than he really should have got in the lane.
Radiant's bottom barracks.
Looks like Silver is going to attack the barracks, and I really like this item build by Silver. In all seriousness, it's not actually a bad item build. It's pretty passable. The bots is questionable, but I suppose you can bots to the bear, I guess. I mean, it is what it is. Also, he's going for that big double hammer synergy, one for each hand. Weaver is actually dying in the well. Nope, he manages to live. Sikuchi, broken ability. Oh no, poor Weaver! Oh, Sniper actually ults and kills the Lifestealer. If we take a look at the kills this game, it looks like new meta. Taking in a lion's share of the kills because he's playing a Sniper. I think new meta's next item ought to be a Dagon so that he can secure more kills.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
Looks like the powerful samurai hero has gone top lane. He's gonna try to hit the barracks, you know. Do what he can. Ooh, Lumden, it's the battle of the F-blades and Ghost Scepters. New meta, please kill Lumden. No, new meta! Oh, you were supposed to change the metagame, not destroy it. Battle of the E-blades. Yeah, there was a Ghost Scepter and then an E-blade, and I think he would have killed you if you just autoed. Maybe he would have. But you don't buy a fucking Ethereal Blade and an Orchid on Sniper to auto-attack. You buy it so you can snipe people and do loads of deeps. You're a true fucking man. Slark is on the run. He has an armlet. He's completed his armlet, so I'm pretty sure this is the timing. This is where his tech switch manages to net him lots of kills. Let's go to VG. And no, this is somehow a lower level game. This is a Banff in-house. This is a viewer in-house, I suppose, just watching it. Oh no, Lumden cancels his TP, walks up 2 steps, goes invis, and then does it again. Typical Lumden build. He has Boots of Travel despite being a fucking Nature's Prophet. Standard Lumden stuff. Looks like the powerful samurai identified that the gold pinatas give lots of gold. Decided to hit them a lot.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Looks like Silver Goldstein is going to take his ass to the well and try to get some kills over here. Viper is going to do his best to make a valiant defense, but no, the Blink Dagger Lifestealer too powerful. Oh, he's tanking the well. He doesn't give a fuck about this well. He doesn't give a fuck about breaking tower aggro either when there are creeps in the well. Or well aggro. He could have lived, but he opts not to. He's going to die for the cause. But look at that F-blade, so powerful. Oh my goodness, such a good F-blade pickup. He lived till the end of the game. It really did work. If you look at the kill to death ratio, 699. Wow, so powerful. I mean, it was really next level item build, but it just wasn't enough to carry his noob team. Alright, let's see who says it first. Tunders. Fixed voice and camera acceleration. Alright, I'll show you guys the chat so you know I'm not fucking you. The game ended after Statsman Bruno said his thing, and then Dumb Monkey 20 was the first guy. So, Dumb Monkey 20, don't ban anyone. Be the best moderator you can be. And, really though, I warn you yet again, I'll probably end up purging the mods rather soon, so you'll have it for now. But that's it for now though, guys. That was a high quality game, truly a rival to perhaps the International 3. The level of play was off the charts. You know, we did the games versus the Warden stack and then the Beast stack, and then I wanted to show someone a level of game that was 1 level higher, and a viewer in-house is just that level of game. Truly the highest level of games. But I think I've streamed a decent amount today, and that'll probably be it. I don't know when I'm going to be back next, but if I do come back, I won't be streaming Dota. I'll be streaming something on the other channel, like the Mars Warlogs or whatever. But thank you guys for watching. If you guys are new to the stream, if you follow it, you know when it will come online. I love you guys. Good night.